Oh, Jesus Christ.
Alright, we're live. Hi, everybody, we're live.
Hello.
Oh,
Lol.
God.
Okay, so we've had some interesting things happen since last session. So, first off, you guys are waking up from your long rest. Riz and Brookley, you both wake up from your weird dream you had. Sure, I'll be there in like 5 minutes. Okay, Strong's on his way. Great. I can kill time till then. Glory be. So, you guys wake up from your adventure that you had last week. The two of you still have all your memories from what happened last week, and all the items that you obtained for each of your characters. So Riz would have all the items he obtained. Arukli, you would have all the items forced upon you and the ones that you obtained.
I just have a deck of many things, huh?
Was that Riz or I can't remember if it was Riz or another character that got the deck of many things.
No,
Was it Riz?
100% Riz.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, you just have a deck of many things now?
I just have a deck of many things now. Don't worry about it.
I'm worried about
I'm
it.
glad you woke up and announced that to the group.
That is potentially
not.
very problematic.
What? No, it's...
If someone draws from it with Mage Hand, does it go to the person whose Mage Hand it is? Or does it affect the Mage Hand?
To draw from it with Mage Hand.
Tragic.
Okay, so Shade, there was some loot tables. Wait, there's a second deck of anything? Crazy. I know.
Oh, Deck of Illusions is cool.
No, it's not the same deck. It's just,
There is a Deck of Illusions in
now.
play with the other group. Somebody does have it. Shade, can you roll me a D100 twice? Because you looted the observatory at the end of the last session because you left while you were being sued. But we had.
Sorry, hey, what am I rolling?
I just need you to roll a D100 twice.
D100
Twice.
twice. Two D100s?
Well, just give me the first
roll. Oh shit. Okay, my bad. Okay, hold on. Don't roll two D100s in D&D Beyond, or just add the number together?
Is there a particular reason why we're in a church?
You're not.
Yeah, I got a 38.
Oh, you mean the background? A 38? Sorry. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
no, it just has good lighting.
38.
I like the forest one too.
Okay.
And a 29.
And a 29. Okay, with a 38, you obtain an unidentified potion.
Great.
And a 29. Hold, please. 29,
Holding.
29.
An unidentified potion. Well, guess who's fucking drinking tonight, boys?
That's actually...
Oh, man.
Watch the whole bottle be drow poison.
Fuck, do I want Shade to play the game on easy mode?
What are you talking about on easy mode? What's the potion do?
The potion's unidentified. You also found some bracers that are also unidentified.
Okay, bracers.
Yeah, like wrist guards.
Zeal can identify things, right? Right? Zeal, you here?
Do you have the identify ability?
I think Zeal may have
stepped away.
Zeal may have gotten up.
No worries. I think Zeal does, but we'll wait till he returns. So, going back or popping back here. Okay. Wait, why is it?
Why'd you make phone noises?
Why is it dark all of a sudden?
What do you mean?
because I have the ability to control the sun.
Hey, he's here.
Oh, Kestrel's
Hatsio.
here. Hey, Kestrel, how's it going?
Yep.
Yeah, hello.
Okay, so we're all just waking up from our long rest, and I just went through a couple of things from last year, or sorry, not last year, last fucking
Last year.
Last year.
last session.
It's been a year.
Yeah. And actually, okay. So to start the session off, Elijah, when you guys wake up in the morning, you still have in your camp Sir Roderick Steelshield. He hung out last night at your camp with you guys,
Gross.
despite his grievances leveled against Riz. You have Eldria Eldoria and her Warforged servant Garwin, who have rested at your camp with you. Everybody gets the benefits of a long rest.
This would stop telling me that I failed to connect to like the.
Yeah, I'm seeing that for
Yeah,
everybody.
it's saying that for everyone.
That's
Unfortunately.
weird.
It's repeatedly saying it. It's concerning.
I have none of
I wish
these
there was just a
messages.
way to like.
Well, you're the
turn
one
it off.
hosting.
Yeah, weird.
It's peer-to-peer hosting error.
Yeah.
Weird, but you guys can still see things, like see when I move things, all that stuff.
Yeah, it's just kind of annoying at the top.
Maybe I should restart tabletop.
In the
You
chat
can
thing.
probably try to. I think there might be an option for like peer-to-peer that you like accidentally turned on. I'll be right back. Bathroom.
Is there an option for that, or like, can I turn that off, or is it always peer to peer?
I'm not aware of it. Give me 2 seconds.
I don't think I fucked with any settings, but maybe I did. I don't know. Okay, here, I'll try logging out tabletop and logging back in. Technical difficulties, chat. Give us a second. Okay, let's see. Man, I've played tabletop for 705 hours. Do I recommend this game? No.
I've only played it for 1,385 hours.
It's such a useful little application.
It really is.
It does so well. Create multiplayer.
Yeah, tabletop sim's great. And also, like, shitty, but great.
Okay, it appears to be operating a little quicker, so maybe that's better. Fingers crossed. Hop on in, guys.
Unable to complete SSL connection. That's probably fine.
Nope, I got it just fine.
Well, I'm in.
Any errors?
I'm not gonna
this
question
time?
it. There's that one, but I'm gonna ignore it.
Okay, the same little pop-up's not happening.
Waiting.
Oh, no,
it is.
yeah, it is.
Yes.
It is.
Steam peer-to-peer session failed.
What the fuck?
I'm
I
only
mean,
seeing it for.
We connect to you, and I can see people fucking with things. Like, it's a little annoying to have it like popping up, but I think we can manage.
Uh,
Okay.
am I appearing as on the disconnect thing to anyone else?
Not the right thing
yeah,
to see.
It's everyone.
Oh, on my end, I'm only seeing I'm only seeing the icons and messages about it for Shade, Zeal, and you.
Weird.
But yeah, we can all. I think we're all connecting to Zai, which honestly is like the most important thing. But we're not connecting to each other for some reason.
So we can't see each other's like hands or something.
Can you guys see each other's hands moving? Because I can see all your hands moving.
I'm picking up Riz. I'm moving him around.
Yeah, I can see.
Oh,
I can
yeah?
see.
Okay.
I can
Okay.
see Riz moving.
Oh, weird. Okay,
We're good
well,
then.
maybe it's a 1 week bug. Hopefully it figures itself out by next week.
Yeah.
I guess we'll
no,
carry
everything's
on.
moving.
Uh,
Can you see me ping?
yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Can you see me draw?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. So I can't see the
Okay.
pencil that normally we
Yeah,
see.
you just don't see. You don't. There. You guys aren't seeing the little icon. I think we can deal
Oh,
with this.
why does it bounce?
It's because you turned the bounciness up. You can turn the bounciness back down.
Oh,
Actually, you know what?
it
Monkey
turned
should
his-
have bounciness. No, hold
It
on.
turned his
Monkey can have
vertical
bounciness.
friction up.
That's
Now he
amazing.
doesn't flip over. He just bounces instead.
Are we?
That's pretty funny. Okay. So let's carry on. Oh, Kestrel, are you popping back in, or are you just loading back in? I didn't realize you're not here yet.
Wait, you said he was going to the bathroom or
Oh,
something.
shoot. Okay, never mind. That's fine.
Add
Okay.
custom item.
So, very quickly, I'm going to take Cactus and Shade over to the to one-on-one sidebar.
Yeah, yippee!
Yippee!
Alright, hey guys.
Hello.
Okay, so I'm just bringing you guys over here because both of you went on that adventure last week. I would say that if you want, your characters would have some ability to chat with one another before engaging with the with the rest of the group as a whole, and exchange information if there's any information the two of you want to exchange with each other. If not, we can just go back.
I think Riz is gonna like not fucking say anything.
Yeah, I'm just gonna look over at Riz and just like, I see you had a twin.
Uh-huh. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm just like, don't worry about it. We all have secrets. And I'm just gonna start flexing my mechanical arm. It's just gonna like chink 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 chink. I got secrets I have to figure out on my own too.
Good.
Yeah,
Okay.
fair enough.
Okay. And Cactus, so Riz is the one that's leaving with the deck of many things. I think that was and Fren is has left with the other item. The card with the hammer.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Just wanted to be sure. Let's head back, and we'll engage the others.
It's
All right.
a struggle.
Okay.
Who's Shade?
So.
Oh fuck! Sorry.
No,
You,
I don't really
Kestrel.
care. It's fine.
Honestly, Shade was with me. I got confused. I wasn't
Yeah,
here.
no,
for
Yeah,
I'm
I came back. I was like, I'm working on
Sorry.
the shade. I'm like, what?
I'm sorry. That's
Aw.
on me. I'm a little
You're good, it's
sleepy.
funny.
It's all good. You're fine. Okay. So as you guys awaken, you all wake from your long rest. Elijah, Sir Roderick wants to talk to you before he heads out.
Of course he does.
And Shade, I need you to give me a stealth check at disadvantage while he's having this conversation.
Yeah.
Tell me what that is in a second here.
Hold on. Stealth check with disadvantage?
Yes.
Or can I use my mark to get advantage?
Even if you have some way to get advantage, you would just do a straight roll.
And that's when we just talk in dragon and you shit out of luck.
Okay.
I think I'm still going to use my dexterity stealth check upgrade from the mark status.
Okay.
So it's a regular roll. Please be good. 17.
17. All right, cool. We'll be back in a moment. All right, Kestrel, how's it going?
It's going pretty well.
Good. Okay, so Sir Roderick takes you aside, and he kind of, you notice that he's kind of uneasy this morning, but it seems like he's almost trying to like sense something. Okay. So he comes up to you and he just says, Caldwell, Elijah.
Are you well?
Well, I got a telepathic message from the leader of our nightly order last night, and I got bad news. one of the knights of our order has fallen. He was abducted, taken out of this plane, and it seems that he was not able to return. So the Knights of the Platinum Order are without one of our 10 leaders, essentially. When this happens, there's a process, as we need to replace the one that was lost. And the rest of the surviving knights may each select a candidate, so to speak, from their travels or from people they know, from their squires. He says, alas, most of my squires have perished in the recent combat. But I feel our meeting was fate. He says, your family, your clan has also defended the border for many years, and I fought side by side with you. I think you're a man of honor, of great dedication, of great good. I believe somebody like you would find our order a welcoming place, and you would uphold our ideals well. I know you follow the Silver Flame currently, the one, you know.
Yes, I was wondering if it's even, I don't know if I can really fill a role if I'd have to leave the order.
He says it is possible. He says there are other members of our order that have risen up from the Sacred Flame and joined the Order of Bahamut and followed his beliefs. Says they're very similar, but he says it would mean foregoing your current path, considering, abandoning your current oath with your own current deity, or your tie to that deity, so it were, and embracing another. And I know that's not an easy decision, and I don't expect an answer now. But he said if I were to choose somebody to be a candidate to fill that role out of the knights, of the folks I've met recently, I think you fit the criteria well. So at least I want to offer you this opportunity to, become a knight of justice, to uphold the lawful good in this world, and to help us rid out of evil. I won't take you from your current quest. I won't. There's nothing that you must do. The way that candidates are judged are by their deeds. So he kind of brings out this little amulet, and you can see it's got a platinum dragon head on it, and he hands it to you, and he says, well, this amulet is a tracking device. Essentially, it tracks deeds. If you slay a great evil, or if you accomplish a great feat of good, it will notify me specifically, and I'll be able to relay those deeds to the head of our order. And should the time come where, if you would like to consider joining our order, you just simply must seek out Lakana at the eastern border crossing, and she would be the one that tests your abilities.
See.
Would this be something that may interest you? A higher calling, perhaps?
It does. I'm always looking to do more good. I'm not sure if I'm looking for a role specifically, but I do appreciate the vote of confidence. I'll take the amulet and try to do deeds to measure up to the skills that you believe I have. I, for one, think that there is a little bit of learning to do before I could really stand at the same level of one of the 10.
Yes, and he says humility is a great asset in a warrior, and modesty as well. both honorable and noble traits. But he says, nonetheless, I do think that you would make a great knight of the order, and he says, I would be proud to stand side by side with you once again. And then you see he pauses for a moment, and he looks over at Rukli, and you notice as well, Rukli seems a little bit different from his last, since he came back to you guys from...
Yeah, no, I was thinking about that. Why is he all of a sudden a cyborg?
So he looks at him and he says, "Your friend seems to have changed," but he says, "I have a feeling your friend might have something to do with my comrade's disappearance." As he says, "I recognize the bow. He has a new bow. It's a long bow. So I'd ask your friend where he got it, because I have a feeling that bow belonged to my fallen comrade. I won't confront your friend, but..."
I understand. How could he get that in a night?
He says, "There are mysterious things at play all the time. Losing a knight as powerful as Sir Ulrich, it's not a thing that happens... it's not a thing that commonly happens when we replace one of the knights, but furthermore, if you succeed on these feats of nobility and strength, and you come to the eastern border crossel to seek out Lakana, you will become part of the trials alongside the other candidates, any that come. There are some trials that you must pass. You must outperform the others if you are to become a knight and fill the spot. Those trials will be held in probably around 1 month's time. Well, maybe 2 months' time. Let's say 2 months' time.
Write down the time. But
Okay.
another clarification. What was the name of the knight that fell?
Sir Ulrich Grimbo.
Grimbo.
Yeah. And he says, in any case, I'm going to bid you farewell here, Elijah, as I fear I've overstayed my welcome. I will be heading towards Ghostford, where after I can reach out to Lakana and secure more men, I'll be heading towards Ghostford to see if I can do anything about the attack on the city from that dark dragonborn we faced off against.
Okay. Well, be safe on your travels and
Excellent.
do your best to fight them.
I look forward to fighting alongside you once again. And then he goes and takes his leave, so we're going to head back.
Okay.
Alright, we're back.
Because it's the most recent.
Welcome back.
Okay. So you see Elijah and Sir Roderick have a conversation. Sir Roderick kind of, shakes Elijah's hand, and then he turns and leaves your camp.
Okay.
What does he do? Sorry, I didn't hear that last bit.
He turns and he leaves the camp.
Oh, okay.
God, why is there gunfire going off?
Why is Rukli pitch black?
He's stealthing.
Okay.
He's stealthing.
Okay. The campfire.
So as Elijah comes back to the group, Zygar kind of steps forward and he says, I guess we need to decide where we're going from here. He says, we have Lady Eldria, which is the reason that we came here in the first place. But as we know, the town of Ghostford is under attack by those monstrosities, one of which we faced off against in the observatory. We still have our mission at the quarry to meet with Warden Darver's former apprentice, whose name currently escapes me.
His
Real.
name was Captain Grant.
Grant, perfect. Thank you. I'm gonna write that down in
Grant's from Castlevania.
In the NPCs chat. Captain Grant.
Grant is everyone's favorite character from Castlevania to forget.
Oh, nice.
I don't remember a Grant in Castlevania.
Exactly.
Yeah, nobody does.
I know that's
they
your point.
ignored him in the anime.
I know that's your point.
Okay. So he says, Zygar kind of just says, shader didn't load correctly. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I saw that.
The peer-to-peer thing, like, they just... I don't know, they must have done something to mess it up.
Yeah.
Just doesn't
So
wanna work.
Zygar says, what is it that we should do? Riz, Wallace, Monty? Monty, I take it that you're willing to join us on our endeavors? Your patronage to Lady Eldria has, I imagine, unfortunately come to its end without her observatory.
Yes. I would like to at least help things get sorted out.
Very
Best of my abilities.
Very well. Well, we'd be happy to have you join us, and Eldria, I'm sure you won't mind lending us Monty's strength to this group. And Eldria kind of nods her head, and she's still being kind of like cradled by Garwin because she's very sad that she doesn't have a home. And she's too pretty to walk. That's kind of the vibe that you get.
Can she sit on her own floating disc?
No, she'd rather have Garwood carry her. But in any case, where would you guys like to go from here? You have a couple of options before you. Also, real quick, Monty, Wallace, and Elijah, can you guys just do... What's your passive perceptions?
Oh
Like
god,
16,
hold on.
I think.
16.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Some amount in that regard.
Okay.
I think it's at like the bottom of the sheet. Hold on. It's somewhere.
It's at the top if you're using Mythweavers or something.
Oh, you haven't seen my sheet. Don't worry about it.
The swirl sheet is very...
My passive perception is...
It's 14.
14?
Is 14.
Okay. You all have a high enough passive perception. Rookley has a mechanical arm all of a sudden. It seems to be cut off at his elbow, and from the elbow forward, it seems that his arm has become mechanical in some fashion.
Cool.
Okay.
So were you like visited by a demon in your sleep or something?
The 3 ghosts.
You didn't actually know. You would have taken the deal, wouldn't you?
I probably wouldn't have.
What?
I would have said wouldn't, but you wouldn't have an arm like that then if you didn't. What did you do?
So you know how I stole that book in the castle, and you were like, "Yeah, no, don't steal that." So I have this thing where I see shiny things, and I just kind of want to take them. And well, while you guys were fighting the boss, I got whisked away to some freaking like game show subdimension thing. And there was a giant pile of gold in a chest with a freaking vortex in the bottom. I saw a bow sticking out of the vortex, and I'm like, well, fuck, I'd like a bow. So I kind of tried to grab it, and the portal kind of tried to grab me. And next thing you know, I don't have an arm, but like, I got a bow, and now this cool mechanical thing. And I just kind of roll my fingers, and it goes clink, 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 clink.
Can you guys all roll insight?
Sure.
What is a game show?
No,
but beyond
except for Riz, you don't have to roll insight, but everybody else, Monty, Wallace, Elijah.
What do I even... Like, the first thing is if you don't have an arm...
And actually, I would say roll insight with disadvantage.
Hey, let's just say I had an arm, and my arm became this.
Okay, that's a 1, so...
You think he's completely fucking nuts.
Alright, 17.
17? He seems sincere, Strong, but his story seems outlandish. But Monty, you think he's absolutely fucking off his rocker.
I gotta know how the arm got there, though.
Wallace, what about you? What'd you get for insight?
I didn't roll yet. thing is being unresponsive.
You know, I'm gonna be honest. I kind of want to know how he got the arm too.
I'm just gonna like move the bow to my other arm, and then I'm just gonna like twist my arm and pull it off. I'm like, look, I have an arm.
Like,
here it
I'm
is.
the DM. I'm always winning.
Anyway,
No, the bow is not part of the arm.
What were you asking for?
Insight check. At disadvantage.
Okay, so the arm came with the bow?
It came from the same place.
Okay, so if you were to toss that bow into a volcano, the arm wouldn't like disintegrate, right?
No.
This fucking thing. Ah.
No worries.
I mean, it might.
I'm just gonna be like, okay, listen, dude.
You don't know?
There was this other guy there, and like he was gonna die. He was dying. I thought he was dying anyways, and he had this bow and had some arrows, and so I kind of took it.
Okay, but
I'm gonna be like, this is not the bow from the portal thing. This is the bow from the portal thing, and I pull out another longbow.
You didn't try to help the guy?
It was a very stressful situation, okay? There was a mind flayer, there was a fucking bone demon, okay? There was a bag of holding exploding, there was a fucking... I don't even know what was happening, dude.
What'd you get, Wallace?
Okay,
14 or 15, because I didn't hear what you said before.
It was insight check.
Oh. There you go, 14 or 15.
Okay, that's fine. Again, Rukli's story seems outlandishly weird and like nothing you've ever heard before. But similarly to Elijah, you do think he's telling, like he seems like he's being honest.
I don't.
Like, I'm literally taking my arm off, and there's like a stump with like a mechanical connection. I'm like, does this look fucking fake to you?
Never said that it looked fake.
Well, this is even gonna say like. Honestly, Wallace probably would have just heard the story and not even really like gave it a second thought.
Okay, fair.
I'm just like, and to be honest, I don't know anything about this damn arm, and I could really use some support trying to figure this thing out.
I'm just gonna pick up like a stone or something and then just throw it at him,
cool.
like to his arm or whatever. Can you crush that?
Just gonna go, like,
is your arm stronger now?
Thank you.
I'm gonna roll a strength check.
It's actually a great question.
yeah, no, hold on. Come over here, arm wrestle.
Let me just see.
I'll hold off on the arm wrestling.
What do you mean, let me just see? Do you have stats on this arm that I'm not aware of? Because no.
Yeah, it's an actual item!
You know what? I imagine advantage to all strength checks.
The goat, isn't that the gauntlets of ogre strength or something? Isn't that advantage on strength check?
It is.
No, like it. Gauntlets of
you
ogre
homebrewed this thing, right?
No.
Gauntlets of ogre strength very specifically set your strength to 19.
I would love one of those.
Okay.
So would I.
I would love one of those.
So here's how. So I'm gonna read you what it says, and you can decide how this plays into your character as you go later. So a prosthetic limb can allow a person to perform actions and movements that would otherwise be impossible, leading to increased strength and endurance over time as the user adapts to using the prosthetic.
That's some homebrew content.
It's actually not.
Oh,
it's actually from one very specific book, but yes. Go on.
Okay, but like, isn't there more on that? Because like, increase over time, that's either like.
It increases like as you use it, as you become more adept at using it.
Yeah, that's either like a fluff way of saying like, oh yeah, you can increase your strength, and the like arm prosthetic still grows.
I think more so it's not like a stat increase. It's more of like you could probably bend your elbow the other way. If
competency.
You wanted, and like shit like that.
I feel like it's probably just means like it's just like an explanation of like, oh, you're getting better at using it over time.
Yeah.
Oh man. That's gonna be fun.
I'm very much used to my regular arm. And I'm sure Zai could make me roll at disadvantage or advantage or something, given the situation.
So what's your plan for if it breaks?
Build a new one.
Build a new one. I really hope this thing isn't like
What if
breakable.
what if someone dispels magic on that? That thing's magic, right?
Yeah, it is technically a magic item, and it is attuned to you, and it does take up one of your attunement slots.
Well, to be fair, my memory of dispel magic on magic items anyway is something to the effect
I wish
of
I
like
knew what that meant.
Attunement
Is
slots
something-
do you have? Just like
Each
one
character
in each slot?
typically has 2 attunement slots unless you get a feat for more or gain
Oh.
more through other
Alright.
means.
So what I'm hearing is Shade can only have one magic item.
Attuned to it.
No.
There are other magic items that you can have, but there are certain ones that require attunement. So you can only.
Alright,
Yeah,
so I
okay.
can't. Hold on. If I have to attune to this arm, I can't use the bow.
Does the bow
Wait,
require
no, you
attunement?
can.
The bow requires attunement.
Did I say that?
You can use 2.
Yeah, you can attune to
I-
two
You can
things.
have 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he has 2, so you can use both. He just can't attune
Well,
to
on
anything else.
D&D Beyond, there's 3 attunement slots. I don't know.
Oh,
maybe
Maybe you get an extra one with a feat.
Maybe that's 2024 rules. Hold on. Attunement. D&D.
Oh god, hold on, I closed
Doesn't
down.
really make that much.
Oh my god, prosthetic limb is legit an item in D&D Beyond.
Yeah!
Okay.
Why did you not
Equipment.
think it was?
I don't know. I thought this was just some fucking bullshit. There's also an arcane propulsion arm that's legendary, and I feel like if mine breaks, we're going for that.
Alright, quick reference attunement. I'm gonna read this out loud.
Okay.
What's it called? Attunements and certain items are prerequisite. The prerequisite. No, hold on. Yeah. Attuned to an item require. Yeah. Okay, hold on. The creature can be attuned to no more than 3 magic items at a time. Any attempt to attune to a 4th item fails.
Okay, so I guess it's 3 then.
The
I
Holy
thought it was
Trinity.
2.
This is from the 2014 edition.
Okay,
according
so
to
then
the
it is
file.
3
Three.
items. Okay, so you are.
It's
you are
so
for-
confusing.
You are forcibly attuned to at least the arm. It's basically for very strong magic items. They want their characters to be limited on how many they have, and they require attunement to function usually.
which
Okay,
is
well,
funny because-
the prosthetic limb in D&D Beyond is completely different. It just says item replaces a lost limb, a hand, an arm, a foot, a leg, or similar body part. While this prosthetic is attached, it functions identically to the part that it replaces. You can detach or reattach it as an action, and it can't be removed against your will. It detaches if you die. That is it. Does not require attunement whatsoever. It's from Eberron Rising of the Last War, page 278.
It's
Okay, so if you die, who gets your arm?
See, in my book it says requires attunement because that's the exact book I got it from. But that's weird.
Doesn't really
I
matter.
don't know. I can't.
It
I can't attune to it, but I'll just say I can only attune to 2. So
There
this
should be
is,
some.
It
there
could
should
just be
some
that D&D
effect.
Beyond's
Your favorite
prosthetic
part?
limbs are different.
I really like the part
Doesn't
where
matter.
we're arguing about attunement.
everyone, doesn't matter. I got a
It-
fucking cyborg arm, and we're just moving on.
Yeah, Zai has the final this final say in this.
Well, I'm gonna double check my book, but I'm pretty sure it requires attunement. So let me just double check. I could be wrong. I thought as I read it.
I have it in my equipment, and I click my attunement slots. It says choose an item from the right, and the only ones that I can attune to is the bow.
It could just be, Shay, that the one on D&D Beyond is like the new version for 2024.
Yeah, it does. So I have it: prosthetic limb, wondrous item, common, requires attunement by a creature missing some or all of a limb. So, by rule of what's written in the book, requires attunement.
That's fair. I'm over it.
Okay. Okay. So, in any case, where would you guys like to go?
Okay, what was the town or city that was under attack?
So after you guys
Our
fought
town is under siege.
off, yeah,
Another settlement needs our help.
you must construct
Must
additional
construct
pylons.
additional pylons.
God damn it, you guys.
Okay, so Ghostford, the Zeal, you were the one who had the tracking on the Dark Dragonborn that you hit with the psychic.
Yep.
Blast.
Psychic bullshit.
And you had seen through that tracking for as long as it lasted. It's over now because enough time has passed. That he very quickly made his way to Ghostford, which is
Right, because it
approximately-
took it was like an hour, right?
Yeah, and that was approximately Ghostford is approximately a day's travel away. And he had said to you guys before he left that he needed a place to test his new minions, test their effectiveness in this realm. Your other standing mission that you had besides finding Eldria was meeting Captain Grant at the quarry and seeing about either enlisting his aid, bringing him to your side, or trying to cut a supply line to the capital. Because they're sending precious metals from the mines in the quarry back to the capital to essentially, I guess, arm the military. So those are more or less the two paths that are like in front of your party at this time.
Okay. Is there music playing, by the way?
Yes.
I think I heard.
I have the music set to off, but I'm hearing music.
Oh,
Nice.
there is an orb of music. Maybe does that just override everything?
Where is the
Yes.
orb?
Okay, so now I'm just bringing this up for reference for where you guys are. So currently, y'all are camped around here. So Ghostford Town is here. The quarry is here.
Okay, and Ghostford is under siege?
Ghostford is under siege by the Black Dragonborn that you guys tangled with during your last session.
Cool. Let's go to the barrow.
What?
Yeah.
Coward.
He only has 2 maps
I-
prepared, guys. We got him. We got him on the back foot.
To be fair, I do have maps designed for each of these towns. I just don't have the story or content or reasons why you need to be there written yet.
We got him. We can build a cabin in the woods.
We're not
We can
saying
live our Stardew Valley life. We gotta get the community center filled up.
Fuck the community center. Okay.
All right, Riz really wants to go. Wait, did our wizard friend did you share with us where the Dragonborn is?
Yes, I've quite literally mentioned it the moment that he left my site.
Okay, cool. Well,
So
it's
we've
been
not
like
only
2
known where
weeks,
he's
so I
at,
did forget.
Everyone's been informed for hours.
Yeah.
All right. Well, in that case, knowing that, Riz is really gonna want to go there.
Okay. So we've 1 vote for Ghostford.
I think it would be cruel of us to neglect the poor souls under siege in Ghostford.
True. I was
But who cares
thinking
about them?
going to like the quarry because maybe we could get reinforcements to go to Ghostford, but time is not really a luxury for the people.
Yeah.
of Ghostford.
So you guys are here. The quarry is probably like a day and a half away, whereas Ghostford's a day away. And
I feel like
from Ghostford to the quarry, it's like half a day's travel.
I feel like if we leave Ghostford and we go to the quarry, that would allow supplies to go to Ghostford, but there would potentially be no Ghostford to come back to.
Yeah, that's my point.
Yeah.
So we should go to Ghostford.
I would agree that we should do that.
Okay. All right. So if there's no objections, we'll get on the road to Ghostford.
Well, there's Shade, but you know.
Shade, do you have your 2 cents that you'd like to throw in?
My headset disconnected, walked into the kitchen like 10 minutes ago. I didn't hear anything. It was just disgusting.
In the last 10 minutes?
We're going to Ghostford. That's all you missed.
Since the community center.
No.
Oh my god. All right.
So
Sorry,
yeah,
I had-
you guys are going to Ghostford to establish a community center. That's what you missed.
Sounds good. That's my 2 cents. Community center, working on the crops bag,
God.
doing that.
I'll work on the mine stuff. I'll get the monster bundle too.
Let me know if you find any dinosaur eggs.
God.
Fuck.
I've been trying to find them for like 4 files now.
Yeah,
God,
do we
fuck
want-
this.
do
I'm
we
buying a
wanna raise
JoJo
slime?
membership.
Wanna do a slime one?
No. You know, maybe we
no.
should go to the quarry.
Nah.
Hold on.
Oh my god.
Dude, we
I
can't
don't
go to
understand.
the quarry because we don't have it unlocked yet. We haven't finished that bundle. I'm working on it, okay?
Okay. Sorry.
Okay, so
The children yearn for the mines.
you guys will set off on your travel towards Ghostford. It's a
Can
relatively.
we talk about the resolution of this background image, though?
I know.
We're zoomed in.
It's if you zoom out, it's really pretty. The urine from the mines.
They're like, oh man, the Mona Lisa is like kind of blurry when you stand like half a centimeter away from it.
Okay.
The
So-
Mona Lisa isn't pixels.
As
It's
you
still
guys,
blurry to stand too close to something
So-
if you're nearsighted.
So as you guys head out
Farsighted.
towards Ghostford,
Farsighted.
I would like to know how fast of a pace you're setting.
Very, very slow.
Are you going to travel there at like a normal pace, or do you want to hoof it and get there faster? Like basically, are you Aragorn, Legolas, and Gimli running after the Uruk-hai, or are you just like I don't know the first whole movie of the Lord of the Rings
Whoa.
where they walk the whole
I am
way?
short.
Whoa. Can I ask you an honest opinion question?
Okay.
If I were to wild shape into a horse, is one of my
God damn
hooves
it.
metal?
Um,
Like, is
no.
my leg
No, that's a good
prosthetic?
question.
God damn it. No, your wild shape still.
No, you have
It
one metal
creates
horseshoe.
flesh over your metal skeleton.
You
Yeah,
have
you know
have
what?
one
Every
metal
time-
horseshoe that
you know what?
kicks
Yes,
ass.
I like this. Every time you wild shape, you grow the flesh back on that limb, and then every time you come out of it, it fucking tears off again.
It
hurts-
recedes back again?
It hurts
Very
so
painfully.
fucking much.
Oh, hate that. Thank you.
Is
Why would I
wild-
ever
Thank
wild
you.
shape?
Hate that.
That's
Oh,
great.
Hold on, I'm loading an incredibly painful scream into my soundboard on voice
Oh.
mod, and
Please
every time I
don't.
wild
I'll
shape,
cry.
I'm playing that.
No.
No.
Put that shit at like 20%,
It
please.
could be.
I don't
it-
honestly, Cactus. Okay, if I'm being perfectly honest, I have no idea how to change the volume of the
It's-
soundboard
There's-
stuff.
You use
setting.
voice mod, right? If you
Yeah.
click on the name of it on the right hand side, there's literally a slider.
No, there's not.
Oh my
Update your voice mod.
God.
Like-
Dude, I'm gonna send you a fucking screenshot right now.
Please do.
Cactus about to strangle him.
It's okay.
I'm gonna put a nice big red circle over it for you.
Yeah.
Can you draw some arrows too? I think you might not get it.
Okay.
I need the
I'll see
walkthrough.
if there's an arrow. Yeah.
Man.
Hold on, I'm gonna mute in Discord to test a few screams.
So how are you guys traveling? Are you traveling fast, regular pace? What is it?
I mean, I think we gotta get there in a timely manner.
True. Fast.
Good news, there's arrows.
Okay. So if you travel at a fast pace, you will get there sooner. However, you will get one level of exhaustion.
Okay, let's not do that. Yeah, no.
Didn't even do.
There will be less carnage.
Exhaustion's fucking bad.
There will be less carnage and less death. But you will get there exhausted.
Okay, so exhaustion.
And also, it's going to impact the time of day that you arrive. As of right now, if you left now and traveled the whole day, you would get there at night. If you hoofed it, you would get there in the afternoon.
Okay, so because you
Not
asked,
that bad.
exhaustion is it's like different things per layer. The first level is disadvantage on ability checks. Second level is your speed is halved. 3 is disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws. 4 is halved at maximum HP. On 5, your speed is reduced to 0, and at 6, you die.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
fine.
So
I
the
think disadvantage on ability checks is probably not super bad.
How many? Yeah, like how many times do you actually get called for, like specifically in an ability check?
I don't know. What if I have to rip the hinges off a door?
I mean,
Or
I
rip
guess
a
it's
door off
strength
its
check,
hinges.
but like, just give that to Rookly. Like, I don't know.
I am the person that would rip the hinges off a door.
We could get advantage by just like all doing it. So whatever.
Everyone helps each other to cancel it out. I don't think it would work like that.
I did. Hold on. I literally did kick a door in as a horse last game.
He did do that. That was a thing that he did do.
Then here's what you do. You don't try to rip the door off its hinges. You just attack it. You don't have a disadvantage on attacks.
Okay, well, you look.
You know
Being
what? He raises a
circumstantial
good
here.
point when it comes to closed doors.
This isn't gonna be a situation that comes up.
Like he chips directly into their goddamn mic.
Yeah, I know.
I'm pretty sure
Shane,
that's
what are you
Shane's.
eating?
Whatever it
Doritos.
is,
I can
it's
smell the
crunchy.
flavor.
God.
That's how close
Alright,
you were
we
to
hoof
the
it.
mic.
We're huffing it? Is that the consensus? We're huffing it?
We're hoofing it, but please don't tempt Shane to turn into a horse.
I'll do it.
No.
Could you wait? Isn't there like a magic saddle or like horseshoes that I can be wearing?
Nobody's gonna put a saddle on you.
No.
That's a weird.
That
That's
does
a
go
weird
into,
kink
like,
that nobody
something,
wants
like-
here.
No, but like actually though, in like 3.5, there was some item that was like some kind of like horse collar or barding or whatever that like gave you like the ability to fly. And
I know
like
that's
there
a
was like an
what?
argument whether or not like someone could essentially wear it like as like a human or something,
and
or
then
if
a
you could
wild
just, like-
shape.
Humans are creatures.
Well, yeah, something like that. Like wearing like horseshoes as like a human. Like it's just crazy. And then, yeah, no, that's
Horseshoes of the Zephyr? Horseshoes of speed?
I think so, or something like that.
All right. Well,
I'm gonna look up saddles real quick.
okay. So just again, I want agreement and consensus. I've heard Swirl and Kestrel say hoof it. Zeal, Cactus, Shade. Are you guys going to hoof it?
Oof.
Oh, I'll hoof it. All right.
Fuck you.
I am slow.
Save your slots.
No, we'll just walk. On the walk, though, I would like you to prompt me with several instances of where I can gather herbs.
Okay.
While
give
we're
me-
running?
Yeah, while you're running.
Yeah, fuck it.
So give
You should-
me 3 nature checks at disadvantage.
You should
Okay.
look for herbs specifically that can cure exhaustion.
You guys are running and
Right.
he sees a rogue dandelion on the ground. He goes, "Hold on a minute."
Wait a second. Is that a fucking?
Okay.
Is that a
What's your-
stalk of
13
agave?
and 16.
8, 13, and 16. Okay, so on 8, you do think you find something, except then you go and like pull it, and it actually ends up being like kind of poison ivy. So now you're itchy and like trying to run very fast.
Fuck yeah.
So you're gonna slow down a little bit to Zeal's pace.
Please tell me on the 16 I pull something that cures the itch.
On the 14, you find
Shade scavenges an entire bottle of calamine lotion.
you find what herbs do you have? Like what things do you have the ability to make right now with herbs, or do you know? Because I know the other party has like some recipes of things they can make with herbs.
I have alchemist supplies.
Okay.
As for what I can make with that and what herbs I need, not quite sure.
Okay, so put down that you have 2 out of 3 herbs required to make a healing salve.
Nice.
And
One to make an itchy salve.
and then on the 16,
What?
you find a plant commonly used in making poison-tipped arrows, but you'd have to extract the poisonous or venomous part.
Can I just lick it?
Are you immune to the poison status?
No.
Okay, you obtain the poison condition.
Fuck yeah.
Is this some kind of
Ah,
some kind of play I'm too carrot brain to understand?
I don't no, it's just Shade.
I'm not gonna help that. I can help that. I don't.
Yeah.
That's
Okay,
a
so
I don't.
help lot.
then as you guys arrive, because of Shade's dilly-dallying and Zeal's going slow, they will arrive
Well, I'm not saying that I'm going slow. I'm saying I am slow.
just as a hobbit. Okay, so you're still going to hoof it. Okay. In that case, Shade will arrive 3 turns after everybody else.
Fuck. Okay.
Because he's now itchy and got delayed.
I'm just gonna eat Doritos while you guys play then.
Could you eat them a little further from the mic for the Misophonia gang?
Now he has just disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls.
Wow, look at all those.
I'm
That
okay.
we
I just
can't
wanted
see.
some herbs, man. I was mostly joking about the licking. Well,
Wait, you can't see that?
here we are.
And we
I
can see
all of them.
minis. The rest of the map is just black though.
Yeah, that's fine. So as you guys do enter into
No,
the
not
town-
our minis, like other minis.
So you can see these.
All the enemies.
Like that guy.
Yes, you can see enemies
that
in the
guy.
fog of war, but
And that
the,
guy.
Oh, you
the
can't.
map
You
under
can
them
see
is
them in the
black.
fog of war. Shit. Okay, hold on.
But the map under them is black.
Is it gone? Are they gone now or no?
All right, guys.
No.
Nope.
You have fun.
Son
I'm
of
gonna
a
go
bitch.
looting.
Oh well.
They're too tall. Flip them.
I don't think that's the issue. Hold on. What about
I
now?
can
you
still
see
see
them
them
now?
flipped.
Still
those-
yes.
Yeah.
Really? God, I hate it here. Fuck.
You're just drawing squares.
Okay, please stop drawing the squares. Jesus Christ. Okay, well.
Unfortunately, the squares are not hiding them.
What the fuck? They weren't doing this
Hold on,
before.
maybe
Alright.
raise. Well, maybe disable auto raise on them. Oh, hold on, that worked.
Did it?
Yeah.
No.
They're flipping
Most of them disappeared except for this one, and that one.
They're just flipped upside down.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know. I can still see them if I mouse up. All right, it's fine. It's fine.
God.
They're just like singular white spots.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Still like see the base of them or whatever. It's weird.
It's actually their axe, but
Doesn't matter.
Alright, cool. Well, surprise ruined, but it's fine. Alright, so you guys arrive. You all have 1 level of exhaustion. As you arrive in the town...
oh, we're fucked.
What?
Exhaustion, as far as I've ever heard, is literally like the worst fucking condition in this game.
Oh, it is. But
Jokes
we
on
all
you.
agreed to
One
take
level.
one.
I did not hear I was taking exhaustion, but it's fine.
Oh, that was the condition for traveling fast, which is why I asked for...
Oh, I
everybody's
didn't hear
consent.
anything about that.
Oh, we did talk about it for like 10 minutes. Sorry.
Dude, you just want
Yeah,
me
we
to
did
carry
talk
you?
about it.
I'll carry you and go. Like,
It's fine.
Yeah, wait, hold on, Zai. Can't I just hitch a ride on someone?
You could.
You can itch right on the itchy horse.
But they would probably then garner more exhaustion.
They'd be
Wait,
burdened
why?
by your 5 pounds of weight.
yeah.
Yeah, I weigh like as much as an apple.
Well, okay. Does anybody that has suffered a level of exhaustion want to carry somebody who doesn't want to be exhausted?
I'll do it, but you'll be like 3 turns late and itchy.
The only thing I could have thought of that would not have people be exhausted is just the disc.
The disc strap.
No.
God, it's
Then you
The
go
disc
in with
strap.
1 spell slot down. We can't have that.
I can manage my spells just fine, thank you very much.
weird. Why does that work?
Why does what work?
So I moved one of those little fuckers into this box, and I can't see him.
Don't you basically start at the edge of the table there and then drag it across the map?
I thought I did do that. Okay, hold on.
You can still see them.
What the fuck? Still?
Okay, I can't. I can see one. It's harder to see because they are there's a gray overlay on them, so it's harder to spot the like little parts of their axes. I'd say
Oh.
just overlay it, and then we'll see. Like we won't
It's
see them
fine.
unless we look.
Yeah, it's whatever. I'm not too concerned. Okay. So as you guys arrive in the town, the first thing that you notice is that you see at least 2 of these creatures, and these are the creatures that you fought before. You only fought one of them before, and you fought it for a very limited amount of time. And it was not a fun creature to fight. From what you recall, you all took a lot of damage. And they were referred to as Abishais. I believe somebody identified them as.
Yes.
Wait, hold on. If we had struggled with like the 1 or 2 of them,
Can somebody turn?
is this
The
gonna be
one, yeah.
okay? Is this gonna be okay?
So as a
Probably
recap,
not.
Moonlight.
as a recap, what you guys recall is that these were the foot soldiers in the Dragon Queen's army from Avernus. That was what they were referred to. These are the foot soldiers, like the frontliners.
Right, which is the same kind that we fought back in the observatory,
Yeah.
which we struggled against.
So you have
Just one.
This one is currently trying to smash in a door. And this one looks like it is cleaning the blood off of its claws and fangs as it has ripped into 2 villagers. This is what you see so far. You do hear the sounds of screaming and carnage further into the town.
Lovely.
Okay.
Usual.
Should the lighting be set to like moonlight or dark? 'Cause it's
It
supposed to
would
be
be
night.
late afternoon when you guys are arriving if you want the mood lighting to be
I thought you
exact.
said it'd be. Oh, was it like afternoon if we arrived, or like?
Yeah, like after, like probably like mid to late afternoon that you're arriving.
Okay.
I got you. I said it cool.
Okay.
Is it like dark to where people would need
It's just kind of starting to get dark. It's not. Jesus Christ! It's not that dark. Holy fuck.
It's
Cool is
late
your option.
afternoon.
Cool. That'll work. Okay.
You could do moonlight, but that's like that. Very cool.
It's not really any different.
Anyway,
Okay. So
we get exactly 2 freebies for fuck ups.
I'll get initiative rolls from everybody.
Hey.
And by two freebies for fuck ups, I mean a fuck up positioning.
And you guys also get a surprise round.
Initiative 17.
Would anyone like to know what
30-20.
would anyone like to know what the numbers of the day are?
What are our lotto numbers?
Our lotto numbers for today are 1 and 1.
Oh god.
Use them tactically.
I love that for us.
What else do we have for initiative?
16.
16 for Elijah. Okay.
What the fuck is that?
Are those fucking clouds?
Mm-hmm.
God.
Oh, where is the actual object they're attached to?
You've thrown off my groove. What was I even doing?
Initiative.
Oh, right, initiative. Okay.
You move them up
No,
with the
get
gizmo.
rid of the clouds. I hate them. They're outlined. I don't like it.
Okay.
I've rolled a natural 1 for my initiative, so I will say I invoke, No, never mind, I can't do that. That's so dumb. Why is it why?
Is your initiative
I ask
count
myself
plus
that all the
1,
time.
or is it What do you have to your +2 initiative, like your dex mod?
Here I
But-
thought that
Hey,
Lucky
could I,
would
like,
go.
could I basically, like, just change mine? I did use advantage on mine, but, like...
Yeah, I'm fine with you retroactively using yours if you want, like,
Okay.
to give him advantage so that he can reroll.
Yeah,
That's
no,
okay.
take the advantage, try the roll again. My original roll was 8.
I'm more so annoyed at the fact that Lucky does not include initiative. For some reason.
No, the one
It's
thing
so
that gives
stupid.
you a bonus to initiative is being a Twilight Sanction or Twilight Cleric. Alright, Wallace, what's your new one?
I didn't roll it yet. I'm sitting here molding. Don't worry about it.
Balding.
Yes, I'm molding about halfling Lucky applying to only attack rolls, ability checks, and saving throws, but not to initiative. I'm gonna keep doing that because the more I continue with this system, the more I get annoyed with it.
Alright, what's your new initiative?
Damn it! I brought in a note card and it fell into the fog of war.
15.
15.
Okay, I brought you a calculator.
Here, hold on.
I-
Your notebook.
Thank you. I'm glad everyone has a calculator now.
Like, I want to
Yeah.
punch the system in the face.
Alright, Rukely, what's your initiative?
3 turns behind. Am I even rolling initiative?
Yes, you will still roll in the initiative order.
18.
Okay.
Coming in hot and itchy.
Sorry.
Coming in hot and itchy. Please never say those words in that order ever again.
That is accurate.
You got it.
Oh, what is happening? Uh-oh. Am I crashing out? Okay, stop. Whoever's loading things, stop it.
Okay, deleting
My
the 460
eyes.
spell cards.
Jesus Christ.
Why do you keep
Shade
throwing
imports
stuff in?
the entire Pokemon TCG.
The sad part is he fucking could.
There's a mod, yeah. There's one on there that's just all it's just packs of every card in existence.
Alright,
for the
Riz,
TCG.
Yup. What?
top of the turn order, you are up.
Okay,
You
yeah.
you all currently have a surprise round before the enemies will act.
I'm never gonna guess what I'm gonna do.
Alright,
Blast.
Risley, go.
Eldritch Blast.
Alright. Roll to hit.
I can't even use my warding bond.
25.
Yeah, easily done. Which one are you
Alright.
aiming for out of the two that you can see?
Oh, the closest one.
Okay, the one that's smashing an axe into a door.
Yes.
Okay.
What damage? 1d10. Yeah, plus 3. 13 damage.
13 damage as you don't have repelling blast yet, right? Just the agonizing?
No, I just have agonizing blast. Yeah.
Okay. God, I hope this ambient music isn't copyrighted.
Oh, back
It's
when
not.
everyone got fireballed, I threw a javelin and didn't ask if I could get it back.
You got it back. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Okay, whoever is
Okay.
still trying to load stuff. Music player. Okay, I have all the options turned down.
The orb of music is making the music.
Oh.
I could just get rid of it. It is non-copyrighted,
Oh, okay.
created
As long
by
as we-
Tabletop.
As long as we know it's non-copyrighted.
It will now be copyrighted by me.
Okay.
Dun,
I think
dun,
you
dun.
have to wait 70 years after the person dies, right?
Okay. So
No.
yeah,
That
you
was
crack
100.
you crack it with an Eldritch Blast cactus, and it's taken aback, and it kind of looks over its shoulder at you, and then it goes back to kind of savagely smashing its axe into the thing. It's like you didn't even really phase it, or it's really obsessed with whatever it's going for. Monty, you're up.
Okay, so I'm wondering about who our front line is gonna be. So I feel like I mean I'm probably gonna be the front line.
It's either me or the cleric.
Yeah. Well, you're not gonna be the front line.
Why would I not be the front line?
You're. Are you not a wizard? Are you going
I am
to
a wizard.
walk?
I'm
are you
also
going
really
to...
hard to hit.
Sure.
Okay, let's look at it this way, right? I'm entering into this combat with 17 AC, which I can improve.
Okay. I'm
I also
walking into
have-
this.
I
Go on.
probably have one of the higher HP values in the entire group as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Well,
I'm just saying, by that merit,
Okay, the only reason why you shouldn't be in the front line is because provoking spell. Oh wait, attack
That's not a thing.
opportunity sound- Yeah, that's not a thing. Okay, never mind.
so you were saying.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Really, let's be real. The tank is whoever catches the aggro first.
I mean, then I guess I do that, right? All right.
We're using WoW logic here.
I'm asking because I have protection from evil and good, and I want to know if I should cast it on someone, or if we think that will even be effective. I can only assume these guys are fiends, but I don't know. They could be monstrosities.
They
Considering
can...
they're from Avernus, they would have to be fiends because typically non-fiends can't really exist there for long.
Okay. So,
Of which everyone remembers what distinguishes whether or not something's a fiend, right?
no.
Evil
Anyway.
outsider.
Honestly, you know what? I'll probably just throw another javelin.
Okay.
That way we can,
You can throw it on me. Maybe. I'm just
the
thinking-
spell, right? Not the javelin.
No, yeah, no, definitely the
One
javelin.
sec. I'm checking one thing. What was the other? All right. I
Roll
was
for
thinking
Shishma.
of like we have to kill them, so like me just going up and casting. I have 2 turns. Well, one. I can cast like spiritual weapon or moonbeam, but like that was kind of my plan. Is just cast both spiritual weapon and moonbeam, like in one this turn, one next turn, and then basically like attack with that.
Okay, so we can wait for me to do that, depending on how fast these things move. Right?
Oh, that's so much fun. Okay, cool.
So they're
I don't
fast.
like when you're
So they're-
happy about things.
So they're fast, and Zai did not account for this, considering he's shocked.
So I will point out that these models that I'm using unfortunately lack one very key detail that these things do have. They do have wings.
Oh,
Fuck off.
that's
That's
not
my
great.
problem
shtick.
for me.
That's not great.
So again, I'm just going to very quickly show at least the downwards camera what this thing looks like on stream.
Oh,
Let me see.
hold on. Do I
I
open
see.
Twitch to see that? Hold
you
on.
guys can have a look if you want. Don't ignore the other colored ones.
Oh.
You guys are fighting the white ones currently.
They've got like fin ears.
Yeah, they're very fucked up looking. Like their
Only I
arms
didn't
are-
think that.
their
I'm gonna
arms are
refrain from
elongated.
saying things.
Well, no.
Okay.
So,
All right. So that is
yeah,
what
let
they
me just
look
throw
like.
it.
Yeah, they're basically demon dragons. Or devil dragons.
That is, I
Wait,
think,
sure.
the
Yeah.
assumption that you guys came to the last time that you met this thing.
Throw it on me. I could run up with spiritual weapon, make attack in the same turn, and also like draw its aggro.
Oh, you can? Okay, well, it's touch, so I gotta move. Alright, so it'd be like... We'll just go, like, assume, like, here, and that's adjacent enough. Okay. So, I will cast Protection of Evil on Elijah.
Okay. And what does that do again?
Okay! It's,
It-
It's a spell that I never use as a cleric.
Okay, it's
I'm really bad. at being a
concentration
cleric.
up to 10. Concentration up to 10 minutes. Until the spell ends, one willing creature is protected against certain types of creatures: aberrations, celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead.
Okay.
Creatures of those types have disadvantage on attack rolls against the target. The target also can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them. If the target is already charmed, frightened, or possessed, the target has advantage on it. Throw.
Damn. Okay. Alrighty.
I'm not sure if it will. Let me check real quick.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just
And
checking
now
some-
we're down to Wallace. If that's it for Monty.
Yep.
Okay. Wallace, you're up. How many... Jesus Christ, how many dice sets are we...
I got every single dice set.
Yes,
Those all
apparently.
dice, put them in one bag.
Jesus. Okay. Alright, Monty's done. Wallace, you're up.
Wallace is up. Let's see. I'm trying to assess any change in options, and the answer is no, because we haven't had an opportunity to throw money anywhere.
Throw money. Like you were shopping.
basically.
Again with the orb.
Well, let's look at it this way, right?
Sorry,
Like,
didn't mean to. Hold on.
some of the spells that I grabbed from before, or yeah, some of the spells that I grabbed at like level up or whatever, I can't actually use until I've spent some money.
Oh, I see. To like learn them. Or no, wait.
No, and because they require items to cast them.
Okay, what items?
What items?
Like what spells are we looking at?
Well, there's the one that requires a pearl worth at least 100 gold.
Okay.
And there's the other one that requires a book.
Does that identify for the pearl?
But no,
No. What is the pearl?
the pearl is fortune's favored,
Oh, okay.
and the book is borrowed knowledge.
And it just requires an empty book.
Yeah, I'm not that worried about the not that worried about borrowed knowledge because it's mostly just like skill proficiency, but the book does have to be at least 25 gold.
Okay. And these are things you got on level up, so okay, you wouldn't necessarily have them. Okay, no, I will take that into consideration. For most things, as long as it's like it's not a huge gold cost, then yeah, you're fine just to use your arcane focus. But yeah, for that one, I think yeah, you do need a pearl.
But yeah, that's the thing, is that the gold costs are generally above the spell focus threshold.
Typically, yeah.
There's other stuff I would have been spending money on anyway, either writing spells or trying to buy new scrolls or what have you. But again, no opportunities for that thus
Okay.
far.
I'll keep that in mind. There may be opportunities coming up. Okay.
Mostly because of urgency.
Yep.
Which is fine. It's just,
Yep. No, I
But
realize that
this is what you have to do.
you do need access to your things, so I will keep that in mind.
wouldn't be an issue if it wasn't 5th edition. Just gonna say.
All right, Wallace.
All right, I'm gonna be nice to our friend here.
Your friend being the devil dragon?
What? No. Oh, and I also can't cast Warding Bond.
Oh, yes.
That's your prerogative.
Huh?
It's your prerogative.
What's my prerogative?
What would you cast other than that? Like,
Well, that's the trouble, is a bunch of spells that I would want to cast. I can't cast yet, so I basically just have to go with the usual suspects.
Okay.
Which I guess.
Because if you did like warding bond me, then you would take like we would each take half damage, but they also have a disadvantage to attack me.
Yes, that is kind of my point.
Yeah. Doesn't it just add an extra AC point? Does it also impose a disadvantage? That's fucking nuts. I thought it was just an extra AC point, but I could be wrong.
It doesn't add a AC. It's just disadvantage.
Nice. That's
But
actually huge.
It does add AC.
No, protection from evil and good.
Oh, I was saying warding bond.
Yeah, that's why I thought warding bond worked. Alright,
But yeah, no,
Wallace.
AC. Very good.
Which I can't do because pair of rings worth 50 each. Or is it each? I'm not really sure if it's each.
I think
Oh yeah,
it's-
each.
Yeah, it's 50 each.
I know I'm taking forever.
No, it's okay. You gotta consider your options. You are a wizard. This happens.
Oh yeah, no, it actually does do +1 bonus to AC, saving throws, and resistance to all damage.
Fuck, that's nuts.
Yeah,
Warding Bond's
it's
such a
pretty good.
spell.
Which is kind of part of the problem of me not being able to. I've been able to cast that. I just haven't had the component I required.
You don't have like a component pouch, or is it like a gold
No.
cusp?
This is
It's-
no, it's
these are very
it's
like
a-
highly specific things
oh.
that he selected for his spells.
Yeah, a lot of the spells that I have require something that costs like a decent amount of money.
Okay, yeah, all right.
Yeah, they're above the threshold of just needing an arcane focus.
And you might
That's tragic.
wonder, why don't you pick spells that don't have those kind of costs? Because they suck and I don't like them.
Because they're not
Fair.
as fun.
I can understand having like one or two of those if like one of them is fucking true resurrection.
Bad.
Fair. Okay. Well, we'll see what you can.
Yeah, no,
find.
I don't have anything for that. I would have been like, oh well, maybe I have like a ring or two or
I
something.
mean, hey,
but,
technically, you guys are in a town now.
Oh, we can
Here,
loot
I'm not
gold
gonna-
off
I'm
the
not gonna
bodies.
loot.
I'm going to
We're not doing
give. I can't do that, can I?
Do
What?
How does that work? I always forget if I can even try to cast 2 spells in a turn.
I don't
Is-
think as a wizard you can. I think that's a sorcerer thing.
You can
I was
only
gonna
really cast 2 spells if they don't use the same kind of action, I think.
Yeah, if one of them takes a bonus action, right?
No.
Yeah,
There
basically, I was-
there is still a caveat of spell casting that if you do cast a spell, you cannot cast another spell unless it is a cantrip.
Oh, well, that's what I was trying to say was
Okay,
a
so
cantrip
you can,
and
you can do that. A cantrip and a spell, yes. 1 leveled spell per turn. Through is correct in the chat.
okay. What's your AC at Kestrel?
18.
Okay, so here I'm going to Shield of Faith you.
Damn, we're just beefing up Elijah. Let's go.
Yeah, we're gonna send him in alone. Good luck, buddy. I'll throw javelins from the background.
That's fine.
So now you're at 20,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna be funny and Ray of Frost, the whatever the fuck his name is,
The Abishai?
the Abishai.
Alright.
Not a very good attack, all in all.
Wait, hold on. Hold on. Cactus, your blast tickled it for 13 damage?
Yeah.
How is 13 damage? You know what? Never mind.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, okay. We're just gonna get mace. I understand.
We're boned.
Well, it didn't
Probably.
necessarily tickle it. It just didn't pay attention. It seems very intent on finishing what it's doing.
Okay.
Anyway, I
Again,
have
think
no.
that Sorry, go ahead, Zil.
I was gonna say I have no further input
Okay.
because I'm pretty sure that misses. I'm like very confident that misses.
What was the roll?
12.
12. It would go wide. It would maybe glance off its wing. However, you do seem to notice, like it didn't really hit it, but it hit like a part of it. But it seemed like it did nothing.
Yeah, I figured.
Okay. They're on a surprise round. Zygar is going to wild shape into
Yo, is that an owlbear?
I don't like to do just buff spells on people, but
Alright, and he's gonna go hit that fucking thing for the 2 attacks that it gets. One will miss, one will hit. Okay. That is 12 points of slashing. You hit pretty good. Okay. And after Zygar, it's Elijah.
Okay. I will. 2, 3. Okay.
I'm with over.
Just go. Then I will bonus action summon the spiritual weapon, and then I can make 2 attacks.
Okay. What the fuck was that noise?
Don't worry about it.
Oof. Alright. Yeah, no, it's just I rolled a 1 and 12.
Okay.
No luck.
No dice.
There's dice on the table somewhere.
Okay. Oh my god, whoever keeps importing stuff, I'm going to stab you. Every time I have a pop-up, Jesus Christ.
I like that you specified that it was going to be stabbing, kind of killing.
Well, because I can actually find him at work tomorrow and stab him with something.
Oh, you
Okay.
Right.
That's true.
In Minecraft, right?
In Minecraft, yeah, in Minecraft.
Minecraft.
Yeah. Okay, Elijah's done. Riz, back to you. So they didn't get a turn because it was their surprise round.
Yippee! We love when that happens.
We love a surprise round.
Yeah, fucking another Eldritch Blast.
Okay,
Ooh.
smash him.
19 plus 6. 25 again.
Okay, Jesus, yeah, that'll hit. Just crit already.
Yeah,
Candace.
okay, cool.
You better get that Eldritch Invocation that lets you crit on.
I know,
Crit on
bro.
19.
I only did 5 damage though.
Oh, low roll. Darn. Okay.
Is it snowing?
It is snowing. I don't.
Okay.
I don't know who put that on. I have a guess though. All right, Monty, you're up.
All right. Let's see. Oh, yeah, I can't really get to it from there. I can move like a few, or 5, 6, right? That would be 30.
Yeah.
Can I javelin this guy
Oh,
from
absolutely.
here? Oh, lovely. Okay. So, javelin is okay. It's a ability modifier for attack roll and damage roll for that you would for a melee attack. Aye, aye, Captain. So it's a D20 plus my proficiency bonus to hit, and then plus the damage modifier, right?
Yeah, so
For the
in this
actual
case, it'd be
damage.
plus your strength plus your proficiency to hit.
Okay. So my strength, I think, is... Yeah, okay. So it would be plus 6. 24?
Yeah, easily done.
Okay. And then the strength modifier still gets added to the damage roll, right?
Yes.
Okay. So 6.
Okay. All right. After Monty, it's Wallace.
Oh, and it's piercing damage, if that matters.
You're good.
Am I? How good am I really?
Oh, you've saved our asses a few times. I stayed pretty good.
You know Tony the Tiger?
No,
Okay.
obviously not.
Oh, he's
I've
pretty
never
great.
heard of Tony.
He's okay. They had to take him off Twitter.
I know.
I should totally
Tony
use
the
this
Tiger
scroll
had
that I
Twitter.
The furries
Yeah,
got
they had to
to
get rid of it. The
Oh,
furries
the
were not
furries.
normal about Tony the Tiger on
Oh.
Twitter.
Oh,
the
no.
the Tony the Tiger social some very normal questions, and because buff
Oh.
Tiger,
We
people
just can't have
were
any anthropomorphic furry mascots anymore.
I think the
No.
Toucan Sam is still fine.
There's somebody
No,
out there who
I'm
wants to fuck
sure
Toucan
somebody wants
Sam.
to fuck Toucan Sam.
The Cinnamon Toast Crunch mascot is literally just a piece of Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
okay. There's multiple ones, and they're all crazy. That's the bit.
Okay.
You remember Applejacks?
Wallace,
I
what do you
do. They changed it.
They did.
You know how it is. I hit them maybe with a 19.
got? Yeah, that hits easily. And what are you hitting
Okay.
him with?
Oh, infestation.
What kind of damage does infestation do?
Poison.
Okay.
Are you gonna tell me no?
How does infestation work again? Like, what is the spell description?
Mites, fleas, other parasites appear momentarily on the creature that you can see. The target must succeed a Constitution saving throw, or it takes 1d6 poison damage and moves 5 feet in a random direction. If it can move, and its speed is at least 5 feet,
Okay.
you roll a d4 for the direction. This movement doesn't provoke attacks,
It did.
and if the direction roll is blocked, the target can't move.
It did pass the saving throw.
Okay.
Uh,
In which case, actually, I don't think it takes damage.
Is
Oh, well.
infestation a cantrip?
Yes.
Okay. So
It's
you
a
do,
druid cantrip, don't worry about it.
You do see the bugs and mites start to come to your command and like claw at, like, this thing's feet and stuff. That you do notice, like, kind of a couple of them bite into the feet and they just kind of fall off dead.
Right. It seems like I have basically no input in this combat other than maintaining that, but that's fine.
Okay. Okay, it's their turn. Elijah.
Okay.
Does a 11 hit you? Probably not.
No.
Does a 22 hit you?
Did you roll disadvantage?
No. Oh, you're right. I should be rolling at disadvantage. Okay, that will miss. And then the other one also misses. All 3 of its attacks missed you.
Cool.
Okay. The other one has started kind of rushing its way towards you. It stops its swirl, but it's not able to do anything because it had to dash. Okay. Zygar takes another slap at it with its 2 of its owlbear attacks, and it crit on the 1. Okay. So that might be. Okay, so it was 19 damage. I gotta do some math here. Alright. Okay, I gotta do some math. So, wait, we all have calculators. Amazing.
Yes, I gave everyone a calculator.
Yeah, bro.
Oh my god, if only I could click something without imports coming up every 5 fucking seconds!
Nope.
Shade, this is an intervention.
What? You weren't trying to stream anything, were you?
God. Are the calculators even working?
I'm just getting one in real life.
They're calculators.
No,
I
they
go
don't
walk my
even-
dog.
Oh wait, do they?
Square root
I can't
49.
remember. I can't even remember where I got. Okay. Alright. This one's actually dead after the owlbear attack.
Oh nice.
So,
Nice.
Elijah, give me a quick perception check.
One.
What?
Did you guys hear that that noise through my mic just now?
No.
Okay, my mic triggered. It was because my ankle popped when I moved my leg,
Oh.
I don't
and it
know.
picked up on my mic.
Monty, give me a perception check because Elijah failed.
A perception check. My perception is okay. A six is jack shit.
Jesus Christ.
I would
I
guess.
mean, unless I get a fucking advantage for proximity, but
You know what?
no.
Sure, you are close to what I'm trying to get you
These
to.
dice hate me, so like
God, no kidding.
a 2.
Sorry, what were we talking about?
I don't like these dice.
God, I was asking people for perception checks. Zil, do you want to give one?
Can I get a dice tower or something?
Actually, yeah, no. Hold on. I have something. Hold on.
Swirl's
Hold on.
like, I got you. Don't worry.
I have a Kirby one.
Wait.
I already pulled out the Kirby one.
Okay, how does
Nice.
that was a 4, but how does that even work?
You just put it in there and it spits it out.
Okay. All right. This will work better than me rolling it personally. Seriously, a 1 and then a 2. Nice. Excellent.
Okay. Zil, what'd you get for
Okay.
perception?
Well,
Hey. What would probably still too low, but like 8? Could
Yes.
add up to 8.
God. I just need one of you to get over 10 for fuck's sakes.
anyway, to continue on what I was going to say,
Yeah.
I'm going to assume 15 because, you know, it disadvantage and all that.
Yeah, that's fine. So it passes. You're able to hear like the sounds of like people crying and like whimpering through the door.
Yeah, I figured there were people in there.
Yeah.
Who cares about them?
Not you, apparently.
Why would I?
All right. Anyway, on to Elijah. It's your turn, bud.
Alright. I move.
Okay.
And then
Let's
I
look at it
cast
this way.
Moonbeam on this
Oh,
guy.
all right.
This
I
also
care.
moves to attack him.
I care just enough about them that I have come to help them in a time of need. But I don't care enough about them to check up on them individually.
What do I need to do
Alright.
for Moonbeam?
Constitution check.
Constitution check. First. Ooh. Okay. 16?
Let me see. Yeah, that passes.
Darn.
Save DC is just determined by your...
It's determined by your spellcasting
10.
ability modifier plus proficiency plus 10, I think.
I'm going to double check because...
I'm pretty sure it's 10 plus. So for you as a cleric, it'd be your wisdom mod plus proficiency.
So that might actually be high enough then. So... Wait, is it actually...
Hold on, let's see. DC
It says 8 plus
save.
bonus plus spellcasting modifier.
Oh, maybe it is 8.
Yeah, that's weird how they do that.
Okay, yeah, it is 8 plus proficiency plus spellcasting.
Yeah, no, it's still 14.
Okay.
It's
Damn.
gonna be random.
But does that mean he takes half damage?
Oh wait, so
it
was he
might,
rolling?
actually?
Sorry,
Moonbeam?
I keep getting distracted because other stuff's happening. Uh,
Yeah, it's half as much damage on successful.
Okay.
what you say? Moonbeam? They say make a save for half.
Yes.
Yeah.
What kind of size dice do you use for that spell?
2d10.
2d10. Let me make this consideration for a moment.
Okay.
Let me roll the dice. I'll have Kirby
Yeah,
auto
let him roll
roll
his damage first.
Let me get my d10. What does it?
I'm fine with Zeal doing the
that's
retroactive.
12.
This is the D10.
Okay.
I'm fine with Zeal doing this retroactively.
Yeah,
Well, yeah,
sorry,
'cause
like I
otherwise
said,
how
I'm a
else
bit
are you
distracted
supposed
here.
to RP
I don't know where
a,
that went. So it would be 11.
that's a
11 points of
random
radiant.
Yes.
11's pretty average, so that I think that's fine to like go through. So yeah, why don't we just make the guy saving throw 1
Okay.
and then laugh?
And Wallace just starts chuckling as this guy looks like he dodges and then fucking trips over the shoelaces he didn't know he had. And just gets fucking blasted by a moonbeam from this guy.
Bro's got shoes.
Fate intervenes, and by fate I mean me.
And then I'll have it roll the fucking
Spiritual weapon.
other thing. 3, which adds.
The Lord Zielnok, God of Time or whatever.
Pretty much. God of Fate.
Yeah.
Look, necromancy's
So,
another kind of fate, even though in this
it's
case
7.
Wallace isn't a necromancer.
7?
So 11
Are you
and 7,
playing
so it's
Green
18 total.
Necromancer?
I wish I could play necromancer, but we're playing 5th edition, so I can't.
They're not
Oh.
shape changers by any chance, right?
So you blast this thing with a moonbeam and it screeches in pain. And then your spiritual weapon just kind of crushes it, like comes down, slams on it while it's like on the ground because it tripped.
Damn.
It is not happy getting blasted by a moonbeam. Riz, back to you.
Alright, you're never gonna guess what I'm about to do.
And actually, really quick, as you hear it howl in pain, you do hear other roars from these creatures come from further up the street and around the building this direction.
Wow, I
Oh,
never knew that there were other
awesome.
guys around. This
Oh,
is
there
such
are
a
other guys
mystery.
around.
Also, considering that we left that one portal, and this guy kind of just zipped around over here in like a few seconds and like laid siege to this place. But the fact of the matter is that most of these foot soldiers were coming through that one portal. That brings up a few possibilities, and by a few I mean like very few. In that either A, this guy summoned them here right after coming over here, because how else would they have gotten here so fast, considering that they would have been behind us otherwise? Or two, there's another portal somewhere around here.
I rolled a 19 for Eldritch Blast on his ass.
All right. Roll the hit. Or I guess roll your damage. Sorry. Fuck.
I was gonna say roll the damage.
It's been a long day.
11.
11 points of damage.
Do either of those seem accurate, Zyeth, or am I not considering an option C?
No, I can't say one or the other, but I would say based on what you know, I think you're on a good train of thought.
I'm always on a good train of thought. I'm the storyteller that can see other stories and say, yeah, I know where this is going.
Okay. Is there anything else from Riz?
Write these
Nope,
stories.
that was my action.
Okay. Rukli, are you here? You're up finally. As you come huffing and puffing into town. He walked away. Monty,
Nope.
you're up.
No, he said that he had to walk his dog, if I recall.
You know
Okay.
what? So
One sec, I'm here.
Oh.
Hold on.
right after he does his turn, I'm actually going to present you a question, even though it's not really pertinent to the combat.
Well, he's preparing for his turn right now. So, what's your question?
All right. So you know how I said that the borrowed knowledge, like requirement is a book that's 25 gold or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
What if it's a blank book that I am writing in?
Mm-hmm.
And by writing in, I mean I am writing down basically what's the word? Basically that Wallace is actually like writing out what is happening in what has happened and what is going to happen in the book. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's fine.
Right,
Like-
writing the story of the group, so to speak.
Mhm.
Although kind of sometimes while he's in the middle of writing, he'll just go, "No, I didn't like that," and then crosses that out or erases it or whatever and
Yeah.
writes in
And
what he prefers.
he's just writing in the book saying, and the Abishai dodged the scratches it out, tripped and fell.
Mhm.
And got
Yep.
whacked in the back of the head with a spiritual weapon.
Yeah, 22 to hit, absolutely it does. Go nuts, Shade.
Precognitive Death Note.
That's actually jokes.
I mean,
It's pretty good for a divination wizard, though. Precognitive death note.
Obviously, would only actually it
Alright.
would only be
It's
useful
gonna
for the
be
borrowed knowledge thing, but you know.
7 piercing damage and 3 lightning damage.
7 piercing, 3 lightning. Okay. Alright. Anything
I'm
else?
gonna-
for
hold on.
Berkeley?
I'm gonna bonus action. Bonus action dash.
Okay.
And
He's not actually poisoned, is he?
Oh yes.
Rookley, do you have something to heal yourself of that?
let me check.
I think I know lesser restoration does, but
So
Okay.
I think it's for the poison condition, your attacks will be made at disadvantage.
yeah, that's kind of a problem. Just stick by me, and I can help you next turn.
Actually, give me a con save at the end of your turn.
14.
14? Not quite enough. You're still feeling the effects of the poison. Is that it for Rukli?
Yep.
Alright, Monty.
All right. So, I wanna hit this guy.
Alright. With the carrot pick.
Yeah. A 16 wouldn't hit, would it?
It does hit.
Okay.
You guys just have not been
damn it.
rolling well.
Okay. 1d8 plus strength mod. Hold on. Which one's the d8? This one. Yeah. Not that. What the fuck was that? What happened? No. What? What? You guys see this?
Where?
This. Oh, okay. It turned into a question mark. All right. Well.
Uh-huh. Everything's
strength mod.
working as intended.
So that would be 11 damage, and then also I want to smite it.
11 damage, and you want to smite it.
I do want to smite it.
Okay, so...
Actually, hold on. How much has it taken?
So...
Actually, I don't think I need to.
You don't. It dies.
Great.
As you guys have blasted out another one.
It just deletes it.
Yeah, Sorrel just brings down her war pick right on its skull, and you can see kind of like the foam and spittle from its mouth go flying as like you just kind of crush its skull into itself. But another one falls. However, as it fell and roared, you do notice as you look up the road a ways, you do see 3 more of them starting to look at you guys, and they are starting to move in your direction.
See the skull, the part of bone removed.
Okay.
What?
The radio control center.
I don't know what you're talking about, but let's...
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, that was entirely word salad.
I think he's trying to infer that as some go down, they're calling others.
No,
No?
I'm just
Okay.
saying shit.
Good.
Okay.
Oh, okay, cool.
Okay, that's what we thought. We just weren't
At least
sure.
we're all on the same page, honestly, you know?
Okay. I'm just gonna clear out map for you guys. Oops, I went too far. Oh, well.
Coca-Cola or Mountain Dew Code
Cola.
Red.
Coca-Cola? What
Out
about
of those 2 choices, Coca-Cola,
What was the other choice?
Alright.
Mountain Dew Code Red. That's what I said.
Okay, so after Monty,
don't think
it's
I quite-
Wallace.
Okay.
God, no one ever answers the question.
I didn't hear what you said.
And I
Mountain
have to
Dew
check-
Code
I have
Red
to
or
check on
Coca-Cola?
Crazy Kate.
Coca-Cola is better than Mountain Dew Code Red.
Okay. Then
Baja Blast is better than both those options.
Oh my god.
I used
Baja
to like
Blasts are
Baja Blast a
great.
lot more,
Baja
but
Blasts are great.
I used to like Baja Blast a lot more, but I actually like my like for them has kind of winded down because of how many I have drank. You know what I mean?
Been there. Tell you about donuts later.
I think having a Baja Blast now would like actually kill me.
It is like,
Yeah.
It is like antifreeze.
Anyway, I will move forward. I will acknowledge that I don't have the range.
Doesn't have the range.
I also, Chad, I did go check on Crazy Kate. She's currently in the bathroom. That's my check. Anyway.
20, 25, 30, 35, 40,
Kate
45,
status
50,
in the bathroom.
60.
Alright.
Literally nothing I can do, except for literally move forward.
Okay.
I mean, I guess it could be funny, but why?
I mean, I like it when Wallace is funny.
I mean, is there anything I want to do?
I'm
Too
sorry,
far for
Drew. I
range.
didn't check on if she had a good bowel movement or not. You're right.
Hey, okay.
Ah,
I'm a bad boyfriend.
You're doing great.
shit.
People sometimes, I swear.
Priorities.
I could have done. I could blow air. That is always an option. Hmm.
Right. Got anything, Zeal?
No, I'm trying to figure that out.
What's the funny Wallace play?
The funny Wallace play would have been for me to throw down a wind wall, pushing everyone ahead of me.
Mean.
God, I love that.
Do it. I don't think you want me to do that because that's a good way to get someone curse splattered.
Curse
That and I
splat.
would. That and I would have to actually like maintain it, which means
I love
Shield of
Wind
Faith
Ward.
would go away.
It's a great spell.
Curse splattered.
I hate concentration so much in this game.
It's not great, yeah.
Okay.
I found a mod for Baldur's Gate that makes it ask you if you're sure you want to cast a
Concentrate.
spell. It's really
Yes.
nice.
That one's such a good. That's such a good mod. I'm
Why
so mad
isn't
it's
that
not
base game?
It's like an alert.
Yeah.
It's like you will lose concentration on spell X if you.
No, literally.
Yes, yes.
Honestly,
It really
that's
is
a nice
just like-
quality of life upgrade.
It really is just, are
Yeah.
you sure?
There are too many options.
Then have less options. I don't know.
No.
Damn.
I want haste.
Well, maybe get us to level 5 and I'll consider it.
I mean, if
I'm
you guys
trying.
kill enough devil dragons.
Consider it. Get us to level 5 and I'll consider it, he
Hi,
says.
Joey.
I think if we keep picking them off one by one, we'll be pretty
Just have to
alright.
like just keep on like banging my shield or whatever with my like spear, and then just like talking shit to like
I
tee
don't
'em
know.
off.
I guess if one of them comes
Yeah.
within like range of my cantrip, I'll just fucking smack them with the what's it called? The Ray of Frost.
What
Okay,
spell
so
you
hold
do?
action Ray of Frost.
Sure.
Oh, hi, Joey.
It's easy peasy.
Alright, so what's the range of Ray of Frost?
60 feet.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Perfect.
And I've moved my 25 feet already, hence why I have not moved past anyone to try to get closer.
Alrighty. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. So it's their turn. One of them you see flies up on the roof and starts smashing the roof with their battle axe, trying to tear it open. So that one or the one on the street that just moved is within your range, Zil. So you can pick and choose which one you'd like to fire at.
Doesn't look like their wings are helping them very much.
What'd
Nice.
you open?
What we cracking open?
Yeah.
I asked you guys what I was cracking open.
Sadly,
What did we say?
It's
Apparently,
probably a code red or a Coke.
I don't know what a code red is. So
Don't
Mountain
do.
Dew.
Red is a Mountain Dew flavor.
Oh. I
Alright,
didn't know there
Zeal,
were other flavors.
You can fire your Ray of Frost at any of the targets. They've all come within your range. Dealer's choice.
Man, imagine if I had Eldritch Blast. Well, we'll see if I even hit first. I do not.
C'est tragique. What'd you roll?
A 9.
No, you're right. Okay. Zygo's turn. I have 10.
Golden.
Okay, he's gonna claw at this one. Both of those will hit. 2d8s. Okay, 10 plus. Okay, so he does 14 points of damage to this one. Okay, Elijah, you're up. You have more of them bearing down on you. And it looks like they've, freshly killed some civilians up ahead. And all their axes and teeth are dripping with blood and guts that they've been devouring.
Yeah, they kill people.
They kill people and they seem to eat them.
Yeah, they're creatures of the hells. It's fine.
Guiding
I'd be more
bolt on
concerned
this
with them if I
one,
could make them useful.
Okay.
and then also spiritual weapon goes there.
Alright.
Moonbeam. Wait, hold on. Actually, let me.
Yeah, I
check
was gonna
this.
say, wait, how many actions do we have? It'd be really cool if we had haste right now, but I don't think we do.
Yeah.
No, because I'm not level 5.
You guys just hit level 4, relax.
No, I know. It's fine that I'm not level 5. It's more of the idea that,
Yeah.
like,
Sadly,
stop asking me to do
Moonbeam
things
is
I can't do
not
yet.
not a other kind of.
Okay, so you'd
Like
have
a
to
move
move
action.
Moonbeam and you could use Spiritual Weapon, but you couldn't launch your Guiding Bolt then.
Yeah, I'm just gonna guiding bolt and then move the weapon, and then Moonbeam stays here. Don't walk through it because apparently it just doesn't. It's just anybody under it.
It's just
There's no IFF.
It's indiscriminately.
Yeah.
Okay, so roll the hit for your Guiding Bolt first on the guy up top.
Why would a moonbeam
Fuck
not have
this
IFF?
area in particular.
For real.
Um, 10.
10 does not hit, unfortunately.
Yeah. It never does, huh?
Nope.
19. Well, the higher the rolled base 19 for the spiritual weapon, though.
19 will hit.
Okay. And it's just my. D8. And I got a. That's 10 damage.
Okay.
Yep.
Alright, that's it for Elijah.
Yep.
Alright, Riz.
All right.
Riz. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, you bitch. 16 plus 2, 18.
18. So the ground you're hovering above or standing on or whatever it is smells fucking horrid to the point where you almost want to retch.
Oh, awesome.
But you are able to hold it together. Guys, I'm okay.
I'm okay.
Yeah. For those of you who don't know, Cactus's character can smell good and evil. That wasn't painstakingly obvious already.
What?
Oh no, I've ruined the surprise.
Oh man. Alright, I'm gonna shoot at that guy.
Hit them with the mask.
Ah, you man, I think I actually
Cassius
fucked
had
it up.
an entire character arc planned.
11.
11 misses, goes wide. And you actually, like, blast the window out of a house back here and you hear someone scream.
Sorry. Get that torch out of here.
Alright,
Shoot.
Rupli, what are you doing?
I'm going to sneak attack this dude.
Okay.
Because you know, next to a dude.
Okay.
With disadvantage still, or am I rolling Constitution first?
You roll that at the end of your turn. So you're
Okay,
still
to
disadvantaged.
disadvantage. 14?
Misses. Goes wide.
Cool. Cool.
Actually, you know what? So you're 14 as you shoot it. It goes to go past this guy, and he just reaches it with his mouth, bites it, and bites it in half, and then looks at you like you're his next snack.
Well, that's not great.
That's
He
weird.
bites a lightning
Maybe
arrow
look at
in
your
half.
Doritos.
Yep.
Just straight up bites a lightning arrow in half.
Yep.
Yeah, his teeth are made of rubber. Catch up.
Okay. Sure.
Well, no, based on what I'm assuming, it's because they're fiends, so if we take into account the idea that they are from the hells, they probably have things like resistances or immunities to things like either poison, cold, fire. It really just depends on where they're from exactly
So
on
give
the
me a history
layers.
check with advantage.
History.
Or their teeth are made of rubber.
Yeah,
Oh no!
History
Stop.
check with advantage.
I don't know.
Alright. I was about to ask about the planes, and then I realized, oh, right, that's not a thing here. Fucking 5th edition? Wow. You know what? That would be really funny, but I don't think I should do that. You should tell me if that would have worked, though,
What
even
were
though
you
I'm not
thinking?
doing it. Alright, what if I had turned this from a 2 into a 1, which would technically mean that I made a skill check at a 1, which would mean that Lucky from Halfling would proc.
Is a skill check gonna be
no,
alright?
that-
Because you're just
Technically,
exhaustion.
it would. I
Well,
think,
1 would
'cause
be
it
the
meets-
lowest roll, right?
Yeah,
So,
it meets the certification that Lucky could proc. I mean,
like, I shouldn't do it. It's an objectively bad idea.
I mean, you lose your other divination thing to like maybe force an attack to miss or force somebody to fail a saving throw, but
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, it's objectively the wrong thing to do with it.
it's funny. I agree with the funny aspect.
I mean, I'm in support of it.
Look, man, content is content.
The real question
Do whatever
is,
you want forever.
the
True.
real question is, if I roll it, am I actually going to get a decent result? Not really.
Oof.
But that's fine. That's like a 12.
Okay, 12 on what did I ask you for again? Shit,
History.
history check.
Did you
did
actually did it?
You did it at advantage, right?
I thought I was doing it at
No,
disadvantage.
you were doing it at advantage.
Wait.
Hey, what do you
No,
think you needed?
then it would have been neutral.
Huh?
Because history is a skill check, my friend.
Oh, you're exhausted. Okay. Sorry.
So yes, it still would have been needed.
Okay. So so it's still a 12 then?
Yeah.
Okay. Not high enough. So you
Didn't think so.
You can't infer anything there.
What a waste.
All right. It's the enemy turn. Okay, everybody's picked their partner. This guy continues to smack a hole in the roof with his axe, and you guys do hear people inside screaming. As it begins to try and rip and tear at the roof or at the shingles to try and get in. Shade. What's your AC?
16.
Okay, so the first one is a 17, a 26, and then a 10. So the 10 will miss, but the first two hit. So that is a D4 and a D10. Okay, you take 5 piercing damage and 1 cold damage. And then you take 7 slashing damage. As it bites into you and claws at you. It misses with its weapon.
Cool.
Elijah. I think all of these are going to miss. The highest I have here is a 13.
Nope.
Definitely.
All 3 attacks just clash off you. 3 at the owlbear. 2 of those will hit. Hi Joey, good boy duck. Doing 10 points of damage to Zygar and
That is
Owlbear
good to keep in mind for future, though, that I can actually do that. Which also means I should stress test some other, like, what the fuck concepts.
Alright.
Should you?
Yes.
Zygar's gonna swing into the other guy there with his 2 attacks, and he misses both. Oof. Okay. Back down to Elijah.
Okay. I'll use my action to move the
Move
beam. I'll redraw it.
Okay.
And then
As
I'll
long
also
as
use spiritual weapon to attack the one on the roof.
Okay. So a saving throw from the guy in front of you.
Yep.
It's
I
a,
forgot to roll my constitution check.
it's a 13.
As long as Monty and Elijah don't mind having 2 of those guys next to them.
Is
This is a dirty 20.
13 on the save. I think he failed.
Yeah, he failed.
Roll your 2d10.
Also 16 on the spiritual weapon.
16 will hit.
Okay.
Oh, for your saving throw, Shade? Yes.
11 again. And then, what was it? 11 on the spiritual weapon as well.
Okay. Okay.
Alright.
Alright. Again, this guy who got hit by the moonbeam, not happy. Kicking, screaming, frothing at the mouth. Riz.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm gonna blast. I'll blast that one.
I can help Shade out.
Oh, do you want me to help Shay? Shay, do you want help?
Yeah, sure, totally. I'm still trying to figure out how to use my arm over here. Can't hit anything for sure.
Yeah, you just see as he shot, like, after he shot it, like, his arm is just, like, kind of flailing in circles. Like it looks like he cannot fucking control it.
Alright, that one,
Shade.
I rolled a 19 for attack.
Okay. So you're not attacking the one that's in front of Shade?
I am attacking the one that's is this not Shade?
No. That's Zygar, the other druid that's been traveling with you guys.
Oh fuck! Yeah,
Oh,
no.
you meant that one.
Or who's over
That one. That got it. Okay, yeah, that one. I shoot that one.
here? Okay, 19 will hit.
Okay, cool. That is a 5 damage.
All right.
Wow.
All right.
These are white Abishais. What are we fighting here?
These are white. Yeah, I have them as Abishai Gray, but I guess technically they are white Abishai. I mislabeled them. All right, Rukli, you're up. You have one scary-looking motherfucker breathing down your neck.
Doesn't matter. Hidden step, invis, walk away.
What?
They just said
Wait.
invis walk
What?
away.
Hidden step. I walk away, and then I shoot him
How can you just
for a
walk
stealth
away?
attack.
I think
Because
that's.
hidden step.
Is that your?
That's
dragon-
a Furbolg ability called a hidden step.
Oh.
Oh.
It's a racial ability. Okay.
I was gonna say, like, is that
Racial
a rogue
ability.
disengage?
No, they can't. There's no opportunity attack.
He
It's
can
visible.
do that too.
Unless he
He's
can
got-
see.
He has a lot of different ways to go.
I have a lot of squirrels.
All right. Roll a hit. And you can see this thing visibly confused and kind of like slashing at the air where you were.
And then
21 to hit.
21. Yeah, we'll hit.
Keep forgetting I have to roll a d6 too. 12 damage.
Yep.
Sorry,
Cool.
10 piercing, 2 lightning.
10 piercing, 2 lightning. You are rolling at disadvantage with your bow, right? Because you're not proficient.
I thought I was rolling at disadvantage because I had poisoned.
Yeah, but you're also not proficient in longbows, correct?
Hold on, let me roll again. 21 to hit.
It doesn't even stack though.
You're still good. Okay, so one. So sorry, how much damage was that again?
I didn't know you didn't roll with advantage. I thought you just didn't have your proficiency bonus attached to it.
Oh, maybe I can't
Yeah.
remember. Yeah, you're
That's
right.
what I thought.
You're right. Okay.
Okay. Really causing me confusion there for a second.
Sorry,
Either way.
I misremembered. I just remembered.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're thinking of like older editions.
Yeah.
It was-
Okay,
I'm
so
back.
how much damage did you do?
12.
12. Okay, thank you. Alright. And that pissed it off. Monty, you're up. There are more of these things.
Yeah, I see that. That's
Screeching and
that's
howling.
unfortunate.
Can I prepare
Uh,
a spell, or is that not a thing?
Can I flank this guy here?
You absolutely can. However, the party has decided against the flanking rules.
Oh.
but-
Alright, I can just stand here then.
Yeah. The party didn't want me to use the flanking rules against them. They were very upset about the thought of that process.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's
I
a
don't-
reasonable thing to be upset about.
Wait, I don't remember being upset about that.
Yeah, you're thinking of the other party.
Did we never talk about flanking rules?
Nope.
Nope.
Okay, let's
I
have a
think- I
conversation
think
about
liter-
flanking rules.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think literally, the only time that might have been brought up is me bringing up like, like it'll come up a bunch if like we have a bunch of enemies, but that's about it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Do we
this is
have
coming
any
up right
round
now.
counters?
So if Swirl were to move here, she would be in flanking position of the other guy, which means both her and Elijah, while attacking this guy, would have advantage. Now, if this guy were to be here, my two people would have advantage against Swirl. So that is how flanking works. It will work for you and it will work for me. And when it gives you all it does is give you advantage on the attack. So if you guys want to use flanking rules, I'm fine with that. But I will use them too. More so with coordinated enemies.
Alright.
Less so with
Yeah,
like
fine.
mindless enemies or creatures with lower intelligence.
Yeah,
logical.
What are we thinking on that?
What is?
should do it.
Remember the 900 zombies.
Are we pro flank or anti flank?
That was a one
I'm
shot.
fine with it.
If you guys are all fine with it, Cactus, how do you want to weigh in?
I have no opinions whatsoever.
We'll be fine. Next level, we get Fireball anyway. Zeal's not taking it, but it's okay. We have
I have a
like
scroll
3
of
main
it.
lines. Okay.
Knowing Zai the longest, it will definitely not be fine, but I'm here for the chaos.
I really don't think it'll be fine, and this is gonna come back to bite us.
Maybe.
However, content.
All right. So flanking rules is a go.
We get more XP, right?
Uh, yes, you'll get more XP in your milestone game.
Base.
All right, you heard it here first, chat. They are in favor of flanking rules. The agreement has been made.
God.
All right.
The
Okay,
contract has
so
been
roll with
signed.
advantage to hit Swirl. This is good for a paladin. I know why Swirl wants this because she can crit fish now.
All right, roll
Real.
with advantage.
Yeah,
So
you can crit fish for smites now.
that's a 20.
This is what paladins do it.
That was the first one.
Oh god.
That was the first one.
Do you double crit?
okay.
If you double crit, I'll give you 1 more damage dice.
Okay, hold on.
Ah,
Okay. All right, so it's
Are you smiting?
I think I'd like to smite. Okay, so hold on. How is damage for crits again? Is it just max?
You double all rolled dice. So
Oh,
you would
okay.
double your damage dice, and if you add smite to it, you would double your smite dice.
This might be extremely overkill. Let's
Let's
roll the D8.
Would be really cool.
let's roll D8.
Plus, there's no.
Okay.
Ever
that's
seen
a
a guy
while.
turn into goop?
Yeah, we're seeing guys
So that would be 9.
just on a regular attack.
Yeah, but I get the
Unfortunately, I
pl- I
think I
get
was
the, hold on. I
5.
get the additional 7 piercing because of the blessing. Because it's a crit.
Oh right, I forgot about
So it's 16,
Oh.
and then the smite. Hold on.
Aw.
Okay.
So it's 16 piercing damage, and then the smite.
I
Hold
forgot I
on.
gave her that weapon. That's actually wait. I gave you a crit fishing weapon. Shit. As a
I'm
paladin.
abusing the fuck out of that. Anyway, where is it? Hold on.
All right, I need to add more
Okay.
Abishai.
No. No, the fuck you don't.
All right. Oh, so the damage gets the damage dice for the smite gets doubled too.
It
Is that what you said?
Yes, and he rolled
Okay,
dice.
so 4d8.
Yeah.
All right, hold on.
This is why paladins are busted.
Hold on.
There's your other. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's okay. That's in my hand, I guess. Don't worry about it.
Wallace, why are you looking very red?
Okay, so 17 plus
You can
What was-
you can't just pass on that.
what was the other one? 13?
So it's 16 with your regular damage.
16 plus 17. Okay, 33 damage. This 16 is radiant.
All
if that
right. So
matters.
can you just describe for everybody how this guy gets obliterated into next week? Like, what does this look like to everybody around you?
Yeah. I'm gonna swing my pickaxe up through his jaw and into his skull, and like have it
Nice.
I could-
explode light out of his fucking eyes.
I
From
could
the
imagine you just like for a moment basically making a fucking like hole in the like moonlight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and so yeah, you guys see this.
Hold on,
guy's
hold on. It clears the sky temporarily. Then next thing you know,
For
That's
one
okay.
right.
So you just see this fucking guy in front of you, Elijah, just get eviscerated by Monty.
Okay.
All right.
Swirl,
Alright.
you
Alright, that was cool.
Swirl, you can have inspiration for that. So can you, Elijah, because you guys are both holy warriors, so you're both inspired.
Yay.
I don't even know what that does. Just you add it on to roll.
It gives you basically a reroll.
Okay.
hold on. I think
You're right.
we
I
need something to clean
I
up
need
the
to
blood.
Inspiration fish.
What blood?
No, no, God.
Is that a Roomba?
Oh God. Oh God.
Right, no Roombas.
Why do you have a Roomba?
Oh.
Where did you get that
Cactus?
from?
Cactus?
What?
Cactus gave me the Roomba.
I did no such thing.
Okay.
He stole it from me.
All right. So after Monty, if that's it for Monty, it's Wallace.
I think that's it. I think we're good.
I love how Swirl's like, we're doing flanking, right? We make the argument, we agree, immediately crits.
The crit wasn't even from the
Yeah.
flank. That was the first roll.
I know.
All right. I've rolled a 21 to hit this guy with a cantrip.
Okay, which one? That will hit.
I don't think it makes a difference because here's the thing, right? The two cantrips that I have that can attack do cold or poison. Can I deal damage with either of those to this guy?
Because you rolled a 14 on your history check last turn, I can't give you the answer to that question.
Well, let's look at it this way, right? You can answer ahead of time that did I just deal no damage the last time I hit someone with
Technically, you've
the Ray of
missed
Frost?
Technically, you've missed every time. But the last time
Oh,
the
well,
Ray
in
of
that
Frost
case.
kind of glanced into the guy, it looked like it just kind of went into him and it didn't phase him.
Well,
And-
in this case, it's fine. I'll just roll the d8 and then you can tell me.
Okay.
Because that's a Ray of Frost.
A Ray of Frost. Okay, so D8 cold damage. Hello, Older and Doubler. Welcome in. Welcome in. How was your session?
It's a 7.
It's a 7. Yeah, it does nothing. It actually, you see the guy get, like, your Ray of Frost hits it, and it just kind of, it gets almost like absorbed. He looks a little bit, maybe even more
Oh,
revitalized.
by the way, so he got hit, right?
Yes, he did.
I would like to swap places with him.
Oh my god. Okay.
Now.
Hello, Kate. I was trying to come check on you earlier, but you were in the bathroom.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. Chat wanted to see how you were doing. I told them you were having a great time.
Don't say that on stream. That's mean.
Hi.
Lamau.
Okay.
Lol even.
And Older and Dumber, you had old sus elves in your session. Okay.
Nice.
Oh.
Old sus
Hello?
elves and lots of backstory intrigue. Okay.
My neighbor.
Okay.
That was fine. I did that, right?
Yeah, that's absolutely fine. So now
Okay.
he's there.
Double checking, you're the DM.
Yeah, no, you had this. You're good. These guys, as you can see, are fighting Abishais. They're having a great time. Luckily, it's
I
only
can't
the
do
white
Are we
damage
guys.
to them.
Okay. Wallace, is that it for you? You are now up on the roof, and where Wallace once stood, there is now an Abishai.
Okay, guys, have fun. What do I see on the other side of this roof?
What do you see? You know what? I will clear that out for
You
you.
see your friends dying.
You see what looks to be a blacksmith forge with a dead blacksmith, and you can see kind of around, you know what?
Seduce.
Here, hold
And
on.
then I assume I could actually see like
I'm
a
just gonna
decent
take-
part of the roof
I'm
too.
just gonna take your the owlbear because he's got a wider clear, and show you what you can see.
Alright.
So you can see at least one dead blacksmith. You can see, actually, you can kind of see into the, like, there is a river that runs across this town. You can see bodies on the other side of the river from where you're at now. So it does look like there are multiple parts of this town that have been impacted by this. Where you're standing, there is actually a little bit of a hole in the roof. You do look down inside the roof, and you can see some villagers kind of huddled up in a corner. You know, They see you where there once was a frothing, rabid looking dragon monster, and they're like, they're all kind of in shock. Do you have anything to say to the shocked villagers?
No, they are beneath me,
Good.
literally.
Okay.
Classic.
Okay, after Wallace, it is the Abishai's turn.
Keep in mind, this isn't me running away or anything like that. This is me trying to get this thing closer to you guys.
Yeah, he's just bringing the enemies to you guys. Hey Cactus, what's your AC?
You know what the fuck my AC is.
Not very high. Ooh.
No.
Does a 14 hit you?
Yeah, that's spot on, actually.
Oh, so only one attack will hit, and it's the sword attack.
Uh-huh.
That doesn't look like a
Please
sword.
the
That looks like
fairy
an
in half.
axe.
Which is... Oh man, that does a gnarly amount of damage.
Uh-huh.
Oh no, he's only using it with
you're
one
just-
hand. My bad. It's when he's using it with two hands. Oh, it is a... Fuck. Okay, well, you take 13 force damage.
Ow.
Force.
Lovely.
Oh, actually, wait, sorry, my bad. I rolled the wrong dice.
Fucking...
7 force
31 force damage.
7?
That's better.
Yeah.
Okay.
7 force damage. My apologies. I used the wrong dice.
No worries. In that case, then... Hold on.
Are you doing the thing? The blasty thing?
Hold on. Maybe.
The mind blasty thing? Brain blast?
Hold on. Hold
Brain
on.
blast?
LD
Maybe.
blast.
What are we in, Jimmy Neutron?
Got a blast.
Got a blast.
Nah, I'm good.
We're good?
I'm good.
Okay. Alright. Okay. And then Elijah, you're getting attacked by one of them. Okay. Does an 18 hit?
No.
Does a 24 hit?
Roll again.
Roll. Oh, right. Never mind. Alright, I go. Yep. I miss on all 3.
Nice.
Nice.
Man, protection from good and
I
evil
love
coming
pyramid.
in clutch. 3 attacks on
Truly.
the owlbear up top. He's gonna get hit by all 3. Yikes. Okay. I have a sneaking suspicion he's coming out of owlbear form, at the very least here. Ooh. Oh yeah, he is. Alright, Zygar's out of owlbear form.
Because
and
got
then
hit.
And then he takes a few hits more. Okay. Zygar's turn. He's gonna disengage and back up. And Elijah, you're up.
I have to move this thing.
God, the untouchable cleric right now.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Okay.
And this can move down to here, but can't go further.
Okay.
Let's... Unfortunately, I can't attack more, but...
Oh, I have to do a save though, right?
Yeah.
15 for the saving throw?
Yeah, that makes it. Let
Okay,
me
so he
roll
takes
the
half damage. I mean, half damage to radiant is still can be a good amount of damage.
Okay, so That would be 7 damage, half.
Okay. So he's still hissing and howling as he's getting hit by the moonbeam.
Me too.
Okay.
I mean, Cactus, you could try. You could walk in the moonbeam and see what happens.
I could move,
No, I'm good.
and then maybe like, what if I move in between these two? I don't know.
You could do that.
Hmm.
If you want to give them both advantage on.
Oh,
on
right.
attacking
That's
you.
fair. Yeah.
Inadvertently, I wouldn't even have to try to set that up.
Yeah.
I'd love to walk
I
into
see.
the moonbeam. Moonbeam is a fun spell.
All right. Yeah. No, that's it. I'll just stick here.
All right. After Elijah, Riz, you got a frothy big dragon monster breathing down.
Don't
your
say
neck.
that. Anyways, what? Huh?
I see you,
Uh,
Cactus.
I missed
What?
it. I missed the comment. You want to repeat?
Don't
for
worry
the
about it.
class? No?
Yeah.
No. Okay.
Nope, absolutely not.
Okay.
Anyways, Step of the Fae.
Jeez, you guys have so much escape. God. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, why wouldn't we?
Well, I'm gonna need 17 more Abishais to kill you.
Well, I mean,
Is the
I
goal
would.
to kill us
fact-
this session?
Yeah,
In
Zai
fact,
hates
when you loaded
us.
the map, we did in fact see 17 more Abishais is concerning.
We saw a lot of them.
don't know
I mean,
about
you guys have also
17.
been cutting them down like butter.
I wouldn't say that.
Welcome to Zai Tries to Murder His Friends. Every Wednesday at 7 o'clock.
I'm gonna hang out with Wallace up here when I missed a step. I'm also gonna heal myself.
You guys are just like, fuck the ground. I know these things can fly, but fuck the ground.
Every Wednesday at 7 o'clock.
I get 1d10, 10 HP. That's not a d10.
Cactus, how far can you see with your vision?
Devil Sight? 120.
Okay, so you can't quite see there. But given your affinity for it, give me a perception check at advantage.
Oh, yeah, say less. Uh, 19.
19. You see a glowy orby thing in the distance right here.
Oh, okay. Alright, yo, hey, there's something over there on the, this cardinal direction, corner of the town.
It looks sneakingly suspicious to something you saw similarly within the last day.
Where, like here-ish?
Nah, like the tower.
Over here.
Like over here-ish, where I'm hanging.
I can't see there.
Well, no, he has,
That's the
a
point.
big
Oh.
black square there, but
Yeah.
Okay.
I can see something there.
Okay.
And also because, Misty Step is a bonus action, I'm gonna hit that guy, again. Eldritch Blast.
Okay. So, what'd you roll?
2.
2.
Less than
Technically, you
8
do
hits
have a
him.
height advantage.
Okay.
Rolled advantage. 2.
23.
That'll hit. And the thing over in the distance looks suspiciously like the portal you guys were face to face with in the observatory.
Wow, what
Oh,
a fucking
right.
surprise.
Then I just say, yeah, there's that. The portal is there.
I always
Lovely.
knew.
Oops, sorry. He takes 9 damage.
9? Okay.
My powers of assumption are the most powerful prophetic. Bullshit.
Azir is the best divination wizard of all time. He is the Archmage of Divination.
I wish.
I
I mean, you
one
could
day,
be.
Wallace could get there.
I mean, who's to say that he's not?
Do
Actually,
you see it in
though?
your future?
Yeah, yeah. What does
Oh,
Wallace see here
shit.
for his future?
Oh shit! Do you see it in your future, Wallace?
I see a dark future.
40,000
Honestly,
years. in the future.
doesn't even matter if he gets this season in his future. He'll just rewrite it.
That's also
Ac-
true
true.
because
Actually, yeah.
because a
That's...
bad future is kind of just inconvenient, and I'd rather do a different one.
God.
The future is like this person becomes the Archmage of Divination, and then it's just like, nah, I'll write my own name.
I was gonna say cross out that name. Wallace.
Wallace Goodson.
That'd be so funny. That's such a divination wizard thing to do too. Anyway,
But then all the other divination wizards are also doing the same thing, crossing off the name.
yeah, the timeline's just fucked because divination, a school of magic, exists.
But you see, I have the advantage of divination doesn't work on me.
Rukli, you're up since Cactus fucked off. Now this thing's looking at you again.
Alright. I'm gonna hit this thing with 3 blasts of Scorching Ray.
Okay.
Because you decided to give me a circlet of blasting.
Roll to hit.
16,
That'll hit.
15,
That'll hit.
19.
All right. Roll healing.
Sorry. It heals?
Roll your healing.
Seven, 8, and 5?
Cool. Thank you.
Okay. I didn't know that.
Well, of course you didn't know that. You weren't
That's
supposed
fun.
to until now.
Okay.
Yep.
It's looking very refreshed suddenly.
Bonus action. Hold the fuck on.
I do like that bonus action. I'll have you know.
So what did you hit it with?
Scorching Ray. It's full health, probably.
Yeah, it's from like
it went
hell.
from being bloodied to it looks fine now.
Didn't know. Someone could have warned me.
From hell. That should be enough of
know.
a warning.
It was immune to cold damage.
Yeah, that's why it's like immune to cold. I'm like, okay, maybe weak to fire.
It also came from hell.
Didn't hear that part. I was banned for 3 turns and took my dog for a walk
You know what? That is a
because I
very
licked some fucking poison ivy.
It is a very Rukli
Please
thing
fair.
to do.
Nah, actually, this is the first time he's even seen this thing, so that's fair.
Actually, you know what? That's so true. Rukli wasn't involved in the last fight with these things.
Jesus Christ.
Actually, you know what? No, this is a completely warranted turn. This is such great roleplay. This is exactly what
Can't the
Rukli
guy
would
lick
do.
some fucking poison ivy?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna look at him and be like, what?
Yeah, no, like Elijah just running, just yelling over, like, it's from hell. Why'd you hit it with fire?
It hits with the first blast, and you're like, it's from. Second blast hits hell, and then the third blast hits. I'm just gonna be like, well,
Fire, no
fucking
cold.
someone should have told me, and then they're gonna fuck off and turn into a wolf.
No poison, probably.
Oh, also,
Lightning
when
might be out
you
of the
hit
question.
It does use its react. Oh no, never mind. It doesn't. It didn't take damage. I can't use its reaction. You turn into a wolf. Are you running the?
I'm gonna yelp, and I'm gonna turn into a wolf and run over here and just be like,
hide behind Elijah.
be like, woof, woof.
God. All right.
That's awkward.
Okay. Is that it for Rukli?
Yeah.
Okay.
Fucking, what else am I gonna do? Just heal the enemies.
My turn was skipped.
Oh shit! Yeah, sorry, my bad.
Oh shit.
Also, shit.
Monty, you're
Wait,
up.
wait. Was it?
No,
I don't even know anymore.
No, you're last of the turner, but Monty, you're up. I just really wanted
Yeah,
to
no,
chase
I
after
was.
Shade.
All right,
that's fair.
I'll be back.
Are you gonna flank it again? Swirl, are you here?
My mic was muted, sorry. Let me try staying facing it so the other one doesn't creep up behind me.
Alright.
And I would like to hit it.
Oh god, okay, yep. Roll the hit.
Yeah, the blood is making it difficult.
Is the blood big? Yeah, you're just slipping all over.
Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna, yeah.
Roll the hit.
Difficult terrain.
Dirty 20?
Difficult terrain. There's
Yeah,
too
dirty
much
20
blood.
hit.
Actually, it's more like a 22.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
Okay. That would be a 10, so 6 plus 10. 6 plus 4 to 10.
Okay, yeah, that hits. So that's not quite dead. He's looking pretty rough, though.
I'm not going to smite it.
Alright.
That will end the turn.
Alright, Wallace.
I'm gonna be right back myself.
Yeah, no worries.
Which one got hit?
They've all been hit. This one's looking... The one that Shade hit with the Scorching Ray looks the healthiest.
Yeah, I figured. Do I play 4th edition?
No, we play 5e here.
No, we don't. Do I do 4th edition wizard stuff? Because otherwise I just don't do damage.
What does that mean?
Do you know what a 4th edition wizard does nearly every turn, especially in the early game?
No, I haven't played 4th edition.
Oh, well, I can spoil that for you. Magic Missile. Every turn.
Oh.
Okay, that sounds boring.
It is.
It is guaranteed hits.
It is guaranteed hits.
Guaranteed hiss.
Guaranteed
Where did
hits.
what is it? Why are like colors changed? Where did Monty get like?
I don't
adamant?
know where the green came from.
Monty
I don't
yeah.
know.
Monty got minty armor. Elijah got purpley armor. Also, Elijah, can you give me a quick... wait, what is your passive percentage?
Ew.
16.
16. The amulet that you have has one little part of it glowing now.
I see.
Wow.
I see.
Okay, can someone confirm with me if something's immune to a damage type? Does it actually heal from it, or is it just no damage?
It's no
Or is this up to the DMs?
It's no damage.
How the fuck is
It
this
would
thing
have-
healing that?
It could be its own thing.
Yeah,
Something
I
like that.
think it's
Or his eyes
some
just mean
things
like
can
that.
just have the ability to
Besides being like that, because I googled it. There's nothing about.
I googled it because the game seems unfair.
It's a plot point, maybe.
I googled it because
Fucker.
it seems unfair, and it is. But I think also we're kind of wrecking them, so give and take.
Don't say that. It'll add more.
He'll add more what?
Even ChatGPT confirms that Zai's just being a dick.
Never, never.
Anyway, I don't like. Actually, which one should I hit? That's a better question.
I don't know.
You don't know? No one knows.
No, man, I'm fucking eepy.
Nobody
Wow.
knows.
I guess I'll
Lord.
just hit that one.
Okay. For 3 magic missiles.
Yes.
Okay. How much damage?
13.
13. Alright. Alright, is that it for Wallace?
And Wallace will walk over here a little bit.
Just, I mean, you're a halfling, so you're basically clear that side of the roof. They've lost sight of you. Because it's a pitched roof.
I have no idea.
Okay.
Alright.
Never seen a pitched roof. Someone show him a pitched roof.
I actually don't know what a pitched roof looks like.
I don't know what it is either. I got no idea.
Oh. That is inadvertently flanking on Shade.
Is it though?
Oh no, it's not. Sorry, I was counting Elijah. You're good. Alright, Shade.
To be like purple.
Does an 11 hit you as a wolf?
Nope.
Okay, but a 21 and a nat 20 does.
Yep.
Okay. So then.
What if it didn't?
How am I getting hit? Oh, never mind. 3 attacks.
So that's a claw attack for 9 slashing. And a sword attack for 8 force. Elijah, let's see.
Sorry, how much was that total?
7 and 8, 15.
I wasn't. Okay, I'm out of wild shape.
Okay, Elijah, does an 18 hit you? I don't think of it. 18, Elijah?
No.
A 21 would or wouldn't?
It would. You
Roll a disadvantage,
Disadvantage,
and I
yeah.
got a higher, so that one will hit.
I see.
Okay. So that is the bite attack, which is this and this. So you take 4 points of piercing damage, or sorry, 7 points of piercing damage, and 3 cold damage. And then the other
also
one that's
attacking.
attacking you. I rolled a 21, the other 2 will miss. So I re-rolled the 21 and got a crit fail, so you are fine on the second. So out of 6 attacks, 1 hit you.
Okay.
Alright, Zygar's turn. He's going to back up. And he's actually going to cast Cure Wounds on Rukli before he fucks off. You get 11 points of health back, Rukli. And then he's going to back off. Elijah, you're up.
Okay. Man. Alright, well, let's see if the, beam kills him.
Alright, I forgot. Beams exist. Okay, he got a 13.
He failed.
Can you do more than 5 points of damage?
Yes,
Okay, he dies.
did 9.
He eviscerates
Okay.
into nothingness.
Okay. Let's see how that works. Shit. I did not keep track of that. We've been doing it at the start of my turn, but it is done at the start of its turn.
Oh,
But
sorry.
it is fine.
Okay. I mean, if you move the moonbeam.
Yeah, I could move the moonbeam. I'll move the moonbeam.
On to the next one.
Yep.
He fails the save.
Okay,
Unless,
cool.
Yeah, unless you want me to wait until his turn, but I think when you move it, it should do damage, doesn't it, or no?
Yeah, it's basically when it would essentially enter. It did 11
Gotcha.
damage.
Okay. So, how much damage?
11.
11. Okay.
And now I can do the attack with the spiritual weapon on the one in the back.
Yep.
Okay, that ends up being a 19.
That will hit.
So, okay, and let's see. 9 damage.
9. Alright. Is that it for Elijah?
That would be it.
Riz, you're up, my friend. You are not back yet. Alright. Weekly, for now. Eldritch Blast. Okay, hold on. I'll roll for you. Ready? Here we go. I got a 3 plus your stuff, which will miss. Bruh. You saw it roll.
It really is. Say the line, Bart.
Say the Lord, Bert. Okay, so sabotage. Okay, well, you could have also been here for your turn. Riz loses his turn. He forfeits his turn. Rukli, you're up.
Bonus action disengage.
Alright. God, so
Here.
much escape. He's so hard to kill.
And then I'm going to shoot him.
Alright. Nail it.
Went from using magic stone to
Ooh, doesn't that 20 hit?
Yes. Let's see how much damage he can do with his fancy new bow. So
Roll a
I'll
d6 relating. D6.
I'll roll dice. Double.
Well,
Riz is put to sleep by magic.
7.
Let's see what he get, guys.
28 damage.
28. Holy shit.
14 times 2.
Yeah, it's pretty significant.
The cat dies. Yeah, he dies. Gets a
Fucking lightning hits him in the chest, and then he just kinda- convulses and has a seizure, and his own strength of his muscles just rips him apart.
Yeah. All right. There is but one remaining. After Rukli, it's Monty.
Okay.
Elijah, you have been face to face with these things the whole time.
Yeah, I'm gonna flank this fucker.
All right. Roll the hit.
All right.
Crit fish. Crit fish.
16.
Okay. That will hit.
Is it the attack roll that goes twice?
Yep. Advantage.
That's a 20.
Fuck. So
All right.
all that
so what was it?
damage that Shade
Damage
healed.
dice?
Yeah. Fuck. Okay. All right. Swirl.
Two.
Hit over 24, and you kill him.
Okay, well, that was a 12, but I get another 7 because of the crit thing, so 19.
Okay.
I could smite this fucker, but that would be my last smite.
That's true. It would be.
I think I'll just do the 19.
All right. So he's still kicking barely.
Unless he's
Wallace.
weak to radiant damage, which would then it would probably kill him, but
They seem to be
Wallace.
screeching and howling every time they take radiant damage.
cool.
Probably vulnerability.
Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on.
I rolled a 6 and a 3, so that's a 9. Plus the 4, so that's 13. Plus the 7 is 20. It should be 20.
Oh, okay. 20.
I think.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So he's not quite dead yet still. Wallace?
Man's
you
having a
got?
rough time.
Yeah, he is not happy. Wallace, what you got for me?
You can basically do whatever you want. He'll start his turn there and take damage.
That's true. Hmm. There's something in my nose.
Yeah, the nose.
Oh, I don't see anything else.
Okay.
Hmm. And I don't like to do nothing either, though, is the other trouble. Whatever. I'm just gonna...
Okay. Just
do...
get to the edge of the roof. And...
No, I was gonna say, like, just, you know, casually climb down the roof.
Okay. You're a halfling. Give me either athletics or acrobatics just to get down.
I have to make an acrobatics or an athletics to get down.
Yeah, just to make sure you don't eat shit. Like, you're still falling, like, well, like, climbing down, like, probably about 10, 12 feet as a halfling.
Well, that would be assuming I was jumping straight off.
No,
Are we
like,
on
climbing
turn?
down is still, like, athletics or acrobatics, I would say. Whatever
What
one you
turn are we
prefer.
on?
Who do I know?
What turn are we on? We're either on turn 6 or 7, or maybe.
I think we're on turn 6.
Yeah.
So which one would you prefer there, Zeal? Athletics or acrobatics? What's better for you?
Probably acrobatics, because strength is literally a 6.
Okay. Alright. So let's see it.
Alright. Seeing is some sort of thing. I don't know, what do I need?
What'd you get?
I think a 10?
10's fine. You're able to get down fine.
Got my fucking head.
Alright, and after Wallace, it's the Abishai's turn, and then he does his saving throw, which he passes,
Okay.
unless he doesn't. But teammate still die. Actually, wait, I think he just dies.
Yeah, 13 was the
Then
number, so.
he just dies. Gone. So the moonbeam claims another victim. What? Okay, hi Dice Tower.
Kirby.
Alright.
Kirby.
Alright, so yes, the final Abishai falls and poofs into dust. And you guys are coming out of combat, able to kind of take a bit of a breath. You do still hear like kind of like the cries and sobbing of villagers inside the one building here.
I will just call out to them that like this area, or at least this side of the river, seems to be clear, but still stay inside.
Or don't. Not really our concern.
I mean,
you
the
see,
only other
like,
option is like what, running away from the village.
Yeah.
Huh?
You see like an older villager kind of come up to like this makeshift barricade they have in the doorway, and he says, "Hello, who are you? Where are you from?"
I am Elijah, Knight of the Silver Order, or Silver Flame, and which way was it? Like it was, I think, eastward that we came from.
Yep, we came from the swamps to the east.
We came from East Blue.
We were traveling from the swamps to the east, or from the swamps to the east to this town.
Oh, yes, there's a very powerful wizard that lives there. Is she coming to help us?
No.
Oh.
In fact, these
She fucked. I realized a continuity error. I forgot to realize or mention where she went. She would have just headed directly back towards Milton and where the rebellion is.
Milton
with
Bradley?
her bodyguard Garwin. So she's just fucked off.
Yeah, no, the source of this, these creatures also caused her power to be ruined. She escaped alive, but went off elsewhere to get help. Or go to help.
Very good. So you're heroes from the capital then? You're adventurers? Who
No.
Are you trying to get the group name? No. We are
I'm the gap in your memory.
we are
What
a
does that
group under
mean?
the hire of
We are-
Princess
You're the Unbound.
Kaylin.
Oh, the princess, you say?
Indeed.
Oh, so you are heroes from the capital. Everybody, the knights are here!
Oh god.
We're saved!
I am the
this
smudge in
the-
your peripheral vision.
Please
Is
say
this
it's yours
seriously?
until it is completely safe.
This is the role playing that you were complaining about having to do today.
No, the role playing I was complaining about was the Sir Roderick stuff I did with Strong Side earlier. That you guys
Damn,
did.
it was that bad?
No,
Shit.
I was just trying to remember what I needed to do. And I was like, oh yes, since I did this last week, I need to do this week. So I did. It's fine. We did. I just.
Good recovery.
Yeah, it's fine. This is fine. This old man's like half blind. He's like only hearing like every third word you're saying clearly. But he seems to be, rallying the people inside. Like, oh yes, the knights are here. And you can hear cheers.
Like, looking
go
over
up
at
through the
Zygar,
building.
would it be safer for them to like try and escape town or just stay in the building?
Zygar kind of takes a quick moment to assess things. And he kind of says, well...
I'm the thing that you forget about right after you enter a room.
He says it would be possible for them to escape. He said we're close enough to the entryway where we came in. They could escape the same way we came in. He says I could escort them, or... he says they might be able to make it on their own, but he says I don't think staying
They can make
here
it on their own. Don't worry about them.
I don't think
Yeah.
staying here is a long-term solution for them.
Yeah, no, we don't really have a way to, that we know of, close the portal, so please lead them to safety.
No,
Why not?
because we need the manpower to actually get to the hole.
The hole?
The hole. The portal. Whatever you want to call it.
Monty and Elijah, give me a quick perception check just for like this area, like around you here, looking at the other buildings and stuff.
Okay. $11.
11.
Yeah, I also got 11.
Alright, well, it's easy enough to see, but basically, the only house that looks like the only place or building that looks like they were able to barricade is this large one in the center of town. The other buildings here all have their windows smashed in, their doors broken. They're obviously not secure. It looks like every other house you've seen so far, the people have been dragged outside and probably slaughtered.
I would like to loot this house.
Don't.
Give me a quick investigation check.
You can loot later.
Investigation checks take 10 minutes, by the way.
15.
Well, you can stay there for 15 minutes. We'll go without you.
Never fear Riz is here.
Well then.
You find several meat chunks of like disemboweled.
Fuck yeah.
Um,
Still edible.
looks
No,
like
no, hold on.
you know, there's meat chunks of a bunch of different sizes. Maybe it was a small family that lived here. You know,
That's so fucked, Zai.
there's a smashed.
What's the expiry
cradle
date?
in the
Do we know?
corner.
What's the expiration date for
I've-
human corpses?
Guys, how far away?
Asking
from
for
the
a
town-
friend.
Like, how far away the town would it take? Like, how far of a walk is it? Like to get out of the town and then like.
For them to get
Zai,
out of the
what's
town.
in the crib?
It's
Yeah.
in the crib.
Smaller meat chunks.
Smaller meat chunks,
Just
okay.
just
Smaller
chunks.
meat chunks.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Jesus.
Just
like,
checking. Yeah,
Also, just like
I'm glad somebody heard me say it.
it didn't seem like there was like anything dangerous on our way here. Like, right?
No, there wasn't a lot of carnage on the road. It seemed like only once you got into town was like everything fucked. But in terms of just getting out of town, like it'll maybe like if they leg it, they'll probably be out of town like within an hour, and then just
So
in the wilderness.
Quite big. Yeah.
You don't have eyes on my model.
It's right here.
Yeah, it's invisible. Anything that goes past this line is invisible for me.
That's weird. But yeah, in terms of anything else you find in the cabin there, or in the first house there, Shade, roll like 2d6s.
I should really get like augury or something. It'll probably help me with this.
Augury, like divination through
5.
birds?
5, you find 5 silver.
Nah.
Fuck yeah.
I mean the divination where it's basically like you ask a question and then you get like a yes or no or like a good or bad response.
From your deity, yeah.
Yeah.
Shade, give me a perception check as you're coming out of that house.
Oh, certainly. 15.
15. You do notice there are shiny things on these guys.
Ooh, shiny.
Oh man.
It appears to be a husband and wife. There are a pair of
Meat chunks. Understood.
well, they're chopped into tiny bits, but on their hands, or what's left of their hands, there is a pair of rings.
Oh,
They
we
would
got
do
wedding
things.
bands. Regifting.
They are made of platinum, and they're probably worth at least 50 gold pieces.
No.
Why you
I'm
gotta
sorry.
mention how much they're worth?
Leave them.
You've doomed them.
Sorry, what? Rings?
Yeah, the
pair of
platinum.
platinum rings.
Oh. You should give those to me.
No, you just leave them. Just leave them.
Look, I was gonna loot the place later, but concerns
looting dead
now
bodies.
override that.
Hold on. Did I make me roll a check?
Make you roll.
Rukely, roll a greed check.
21. I'm taking the rings.
You are taking the rings. Elijah, he is taking the rings, despite your protest. What?
If you were to wear, my character has a
Later.
debuff.
You're protest this further later.
I'll hit him later.
You'll hit him. You know what? That's my attitude when I deal with shade.
I'll hit him later.
I'll hit him later. Oh, don't worry, I'll fucking hit him later. Alright.
Dude, you probably have like a fucking army like of beatings like stored up.
Yeah.
If that's how you deal with me.
To tell them for like the moment, just like stay inside, huddle like under anything safe that you can find.
So, school fire or school
School fight.
Pretty much.
So,
Only they
you
had
know
a
what?
cellar
Yeah.
or a basement. That'd be pretty good.
Building fires are really fun. Anyway.
Oh, building fires.
Yeah, like if I light the building that they're all in on fire.
No, I was
You mean
thinking
arson?
of like like when you have the drill for intruders in the school or whatever.
Oh,
That's what I was thinking.
no, yeah, we don't do that up
Oh,
in
like
Canada.
insight, whether or not like it would be better to just. What are you doing? Is the building actually on fire?
No, it's not. Oh my god.
Okay.
It should be.
Yeah, no, I was like, should I just roll an insight to see like what would be best in this situation? Like, I don't really know.
God. Although I do like these
If
little
only they
campfires.
had, like,
they create a very nice effect.
Right?
Codes like for
Some of mine don't load
It
though.
is pretty nice.
Yeah, so if I ever do need to light a building on fire, Shade, save these.
Just why don't you just save one right now?
Yeah, you can do it yourself.
Yeah, okay. You know what? I'll just save the stack and I'll call it building fire.
I also have cannon blasts.
Save. Oh, not tags. Save object. Okay. So anyway.
I have like 650. I killed the game.
So they agree and they do say well, thank you, adventurers, and they hold it. The old man kind of holds out his shaky hand, and he's got two what look to be health potions in his hand. Elijah, he says, "Take these. Maybe they'll help."
Okay.
My boy.
Okay, I'll
My
take
boy.
the two of them.
This
No, my
dinner is what
Um,
all true warriors strive for.
Who looks in
I understood that reference.
What? I didn't get that one. Wallace, where you are, you've kind of climbed down the roof into what looks to be the blacksmith's forge behind this building. Can you roll me a quick investigation check?
Sure. Somewhere over the rainbow, there is an investigation check. Imagine having investigation, though. Couldn't be me.
I mean, it is an intel check. You should still be good at it.
Good enough, anyway. It's a 22.
Yeah. So, scattered around the blacksmith forge, you are able to find like a couple of weapons, some raw materials. I'd say you could find 7 iron ingots, some coal. There is like enough here to make like a smithing kit. If you were to want to take a smithing kit with you, or if anybody had an interest in a smithing kit. And then there's 2 daggers, a short sword, and a long sword.
So at least for Wallace, literally nothing of interest.
But there is stuff here, is basically what I'm...
We should all gather into like a spot and then just like hand out the healing potions to like the people that need them.
Okay.
I'm just saying, like, a lot of that smithing
And then
stuff
cross the
is
river.
is not anything Wallace would even consider unless he had
No.
some sort of...
Wasn't the guy at our pirate camp missing smithing tools?
Uh,
I'll take the smithing tools.
Okay. No,
give me one of them rings.
I think he wasn't missing smithing tools, but like iron.
Give me one of them rings.
Anyways,
Oh,
No. See, here's the thing.
Wait, is it
You
not
got-
consumed as a material component?
What?
No, rings are not. They're reusable. As long as he gets to enchant them and use them.
Oh, I don't even have to enchant them. It's just
I hold out one of the rings. I'm like, what are you gonna offer me for it?
the ability to benefit from my magic. How about that?
Damn.
It's a good deal. You take that deal, I take that deal.
Like, what do I get?
I put the ring
I don't
on one
know.
of my thumbs and I flick it over to him.
Okay.
But to make it good.
Okay, where the other one?
I need some pocket change.
Okay, but Rukli, yes, if you're going to take the smithing tools, you can just check off that you have enough to basically make a blacksmithing kit.
Well, this is at
I'm
least
just
going
gonna-
to put on his ring.
Okay.
I feel like you're very ring obsessed.
Alright. So who's low? Or who's injured?
To give you an idea of what I'm talking about.
I'm injured, but I do have 10 HP.
I haven't taken a hit this whole time.
You have 10 HP?
No.
10
I
HP,
have-
I think is what he said.
10.
I'm fine.
Yeah, I
Oh,
technically
okay.
have 30.
Then I'd probably hand a potion to Zygar and Wallace, maybe? What's Wallace
Zygar
at?
kind of like
Or not Wallace, though.
Zygar declines the potion and he just kind of puts his hand on himself and cure wounds himself.
Okay,
Uh,
then
Yeah, I have lay on hands.
Yeah, no, I'm missing 10 points.
Yeah, just take it.
I don't know
I
about
can give you 10 points.
Alright, that works.
But Shade, I'm not really ring obsessed. I'm just trying to make sure I can actually cast on my damn spells.
You make good on your ability and I'll give you the other one.
But no, you can keep that one. I just need this one.
He
Oh,
did.
okay. We just need one? Cool. Don't worry about it. There you go.
Alright.
You're welcome.
You just have to wear the other one.
Yeah. Okay.
I see.
So, we're going to call it here for the night. You will attack the other half of this map, or what you guys are doing after this later, in the next session of D&D. Who are we raiding? Let's see. Who can we find?
Oh, Rouse might still be streaming.
Ooh, Rouse is always a good target. Rouse, where the fuck are you? There he is. He is on.
Should be pretty. It should be a pretty helpful spell to you overall, anyway, considering it increases your saves and your AC, and you get resistance to all damage. And
Oh, I know what we're talking about.
Alright, thanks for hanging out, guys. Here we go. Let's go say hi to Rouse.
the thought only came up because Zai
Yeah, that's a
specified
great idea.
platinum.
Let's go say hi to Rouse.
Oh, yeah.
Shows and jumps in his VC.
Well, yeah,
Let's
no, we
go
did tell
say